You read that source though?
I actually can't watch it now. We in some waters. We in them Cosmo waters now.
Now we got
we in them Cosmos.
I
But
don't
it's
know where
Corey's
the hell we at,
specialty now.
man.
Hey,
That's my favorite subject.
man.
you gonna lose.
I be dabbling in the cosmos and the evolution. I'm right there with you.
Man.
I never said that y'all was wrong. I just wanted a source provided for the claim.
No problem. No problem.
He's on a pseudo.
And I'm not convinced thus far.
We got.
Yeah, because there's a lot of
You
thought
want to see
to.
aunt source?
I mean, like I said, it's there. Like I'm getting a lot. It's thought to. We believe.
Sosa, you don't think it's water throughout the universe either, or you ain't
I'm not
sure?
doubting it's there. I'm just saying, like
Nobody ever made that claim.
I'm questioning the abundance of it. Like,
the abundance.
Yeah, in abundance.
I mean, it's you know it's hydrogen. So you already said this is the most.
We're gonna shut up right here. The Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Here you go. You see it, CK? You ready?
As NASA missions explore our solar system and search for new worlds, they are finding water in surprising places. Water is but one piece of our search for habitable planets and life beyond Earth. Yet it links many seemingly unrelated worlds in surprising ways. NASA science activities have provided a wave of amazing findings related to the water in recent years that inspire us to continue investigating our origins and the fascinating possibilities for other worlds and life in the universe, said Ellen Stoffen, chief scientist for the agency. In our life,
Keep going.
In our lifetime, we may very well finally answer whether we are alone in the solar system and beyond. The chemical elements in water, hydrogen, and oxygen are some of the most abundant elements in the universe. Astronomers see that.
Stop.
Okay.
Over with.
Now my man Sosa, his curiosity was whether how abundant it was. So read that again one more time, Kent.
Said the chemical elements in water, hydrogen, and oxygen are some of the most abundant elements. The most abundant.
Okay.
All abundant.
Right. Most
abundant.
Most abundant.
Yeah, but those elements gotta.
It's an adjective.
Yeah. It's
put the T on it. Abundant.
Hold on,
you know, but they gotta combine to become. You know.
Hold on. Just give me 1 second, Kent. 1 second. There is adjective. There's an adjective before the word abundant. Can you share with the panel and the audience what that adjective is before the word abundant?
Yeah, I got
some
you.
Of
most is the adjective.
Some of what?
Oh,
the most.
The most.
Some of.
Yeah, but it could be an area where it's just a bunch of hydrogen.
So abundant. Fuck before abundant. Abundant.
Of the most.
We need to focus on that. Abundant does not mean everywhere. That means it exists.
Keep reading. Hold on.
We got some flat.
Oh no, that was Sosa's question.
Oh no, we got some pushback though. We got some pushback.
Go ahead.
No, y'all the one that's focusing on that point. I'm just like, yo, like if it just says abundant, it doesn't say everywhere.
Keep going.
Astronomers see the signature of water in giant molecular clouds between the stars in disk of material that represent newborn planetary systems, and in the atmospheres of giant planets orbiting the other stars.
Oh man,
there are several. I mean, that's out there in the universe, baby.
Now, listen to the key word now. I'm just saying, but they say they see signatures and keep going.
All right. There are several worlds thought to possess liquid water beneath their surfaces.
Go ahead.
And many more that have water in the form of ice or vapor. Water is found in primitive bodies like comets and asteroids and dwarf planets like Ceres.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Stop.
Water is found in primitive bodies.
Hold on. You reading too fast.
My bad.
Rewind that back.
These are two separate things.
That water,
even the chat is catching it.
Water is found in primitive bodies like comets and asteroids.
Right. Okay.
And dwarf planets like Ceres.
Wow. You find asteroids, comets, and planets throughout the universe, right? You find that all throughout the universe. Asteroids, comets.
That's not everywhere.
What?
Right? You don't find them everywhere in the universe?
Keep reading.
So you're telling me that we have comets all over the universe?
Yes,
you know,
sir.
have pockets of comets here, pockets of
asteroids.
It's not everywhere.
What the universe consists of basically is asteroids, comets, and planets. Basically.
But they're being very specific as to where they're finding these elements of hydrogen and water. I mean, hydrogen and oxygen.
Ain't they finding them in the universe?
Corey, you're making an assumption though that because there's
that's what I'm saying. Like even the chat is catching it. Like
it doesn't mean it's made
it's
of the
not
same
saying
stuff
water. It's
that
saying
all
the element
comets are
to
made
make
from.
water.
No.
And then it's saying that they're finding water in these specific areas.
They're saying they found comets throughout the. You know what a comet is made of, right?
No, you're assuming that the comets that they're finding in other systems are made from the same
Hold up, Corey.
stuff.
What is a comet made of?
It wouldn't be called a comet if it was made up of something different.
All right.
You know,
what do you mean?
That's like calling a baseball a basketball.
Hey, pull up comment. Pull up comment real quick. We gotta hold up. We gotta get into that. What is the comet made of?
Yeah, pull up comment.
Hold on. Finish the article because I don't want to get off on a rabbit hole. This is how we get off on a rabbit hole, and we don't even finish the whole point. You know what I mean? We go down the rabbit hole. Finish the article real quick.
Okay, where we started at water.
Go back. You was talking about the comet though, real quick.
Okay, so we said water is found in primitive bodies like comets and asteroids and dwarf planets like Ceres. The atmospheres and interiors of the 4 giant planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, are thought to contain enormous quantities of the wet stuff, and their moons and rings have substantial water ice. That's throughout the universe, mind you. Perhaps the most surprising water worlds are the 5 icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn that show strong evidence of oceans beneath their surfaces. Ganymede, I think that's how you say it, Europa and Callisto at Jupiter, and Enceladus. How you say that? Enceladus and Titan at Saturn. Scientists using NASA's Hubble Space Telescope recently provided powerful evidence that Ganymede, or how you say that one?
Ganymede. Right.
Yeah. Okay, Ganymede has a saltwater subsurface ocean likely sandwiched between 2 layers of ice. Europa and Enceladus are thought to have an ocean of liquid water beneath their surface in contact with mineral-rich rock, and may have the 3 ingredients needed for life as we know it in liquid water: essential chemical elements for biological processes and sources of energy that could be used by living things. NASA's Cassini mission has revealed Enceladus as an active world of icy geysers. Recent research suggests it may have hydrothermal activity on its ocean floor, an environment potentially suitable for living organisms.
Hey, but these geysers, right? So these geysers that they're talking about on Enceladus, these must go like hundreds of thousands of kilometers through the sky, up through space. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one example, that they're giving. And the subject here ain't necessarily in this article. They're just talking about finding life on other planets and how they use water as one of the sources where they determine this planet might be interesting because it's got water on the planet, because life needs water. So that's basically what this article is talking about. It's not really talking about whether they find in water throughout the universe, because that's already obvious. You know what I mean? Like the article is even not even making that a big point, because it's already obvious that it's water throughout the universe. Now, how do somebody want to ask me how many gallons of water is in the universe? I have no clue on how many gallons.
Nobody would know that.
I bet it's an equation though that they can figure out to tell you, and I'm sure you can find out how many gallons of water it is. But because due to how many molecules, they done found out, it's only can be so many molecules in the universe or whatever. I don't know, but that's a here nor there. But the point is, it should be so obvious that it's water throughout the universe. I don't understand. Like if hydrogen is and helium is your first two elements, you know what I mean?
That's like you,
yeah, my contention.
When you look at the cosmic microwave background, what you're looking at is mostly hydrogen through there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the universe is made of, compressed hydrogen molecules. You know what I mean?
My contention wasn't that is not there.
Can you pull that back up, brother? Because I have a question.
Yeah, my contention was that it's not there.
I have a lot to say.
Whoever that was screen sharing.
I don't agree with almost nothing Corey was saying.
Hold on. I just say that when it's
there. Hold up. So you saying that comets ain't made out of ice, my brother?
No, I want to know what he's
comet is made out of ice, but ice is not necessarily water.
What?
Yeah, ice is not necessarily water?
Yes.
I mean, can other things be crystallized into a
gases can be ice too. That's why
gases can be ice. I know about even clouds, the dew in when you wake up in the morning, you got dew on your windows. That's from
that's why I was saying you're making an assumption when you say that comets in other solar systems are the same as comets in this system. We don't know that.
Yeah, I do. It wouldn't be a comet then. I'm
you really think we the only people? So you think ice is
moisture in the form of gas in other universes? It is moisture in the form of gas in other. Not universes, but other galaxies or throughout the universe. But what I'm saying is, it wouldn't be called a comet if it wasn't made up of ice. It'd be called something else.
Yes, but ice is not necessarily water, is what I'm saying.
Oh, man,
can I say something for a minute?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I just want y'all to know that they're actually able to these days. They're building a telescope right now, right? And they actually use galaxies to shine off to get to other galaxies. Did y'all know that? That's why I've talked about red shifting and blue shifting. If something's coming towards you or coming from you, but they can take telescopes now and bounce them off other galaxies to see even deeper in space. So what we fundamentally understand about space is that if you find water in the Milky Way galaxy, you're finding water all in other galaxies. Why? Because that article talked about planets and how they formed and suns, and when they cooled down, how water came and the whole 9 yards. So basically, there are 100 billion, 300 billion suns in the Milky Way galaxy, right? And there are other suns in other galaxies, right? And so the same process happens over and over again. This is what they understand about the universe, y'all. If you like, that's why when you start trying to make up stuff about the elements, they know how the elements work. They find elements all over the cosmos. So don't act like they don't find water all over the cosmos. This does not change. They're not going to go to a universe where it's totally different. That's not how it works. They have a pretty good idea of what this stuff is made of. I just want to say that. And as for the comments,
that's my point.
I have a question.
Let me just say this. Yeah, let me say this. Like, my contention is not that there's water there, right? It is that when you were saying in abundance, I'm thinking like, they spend a lot of time trying to find planets with water. So I was thinking like,
and they found them. All of them it might be frozen. It might be in different stages, but it's still water, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just in the place I'm thinking like in the place where they can actually, where they say, well, life can form it because it's suitable for water. You know what I'm saying? That in that ring. That's what I was thinking.
That's just one of the criteria.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Here we go.
Yeah, let me get it in a little bit. Because I don't want you to think that I'm saying there's not water all over the universe. The thing is, I don't think we can say for sure. It's most likely than not, but we can't say for sure.
I'm gonna say for sure. I'm gonna say we can for sure.
Well, you can say for sure, but the data is not saying for sure. Even the scientists, even the article that is read is not saying for sure.
What we
They're saying
we ain't nothing but compressed helium. helium.
Let me get it out, Corey. Let me get it out.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, what they're saying is they can see signatures of the elements around other planet that looks like there's water there, but they can't say for sure.
No, that's not what they're saying though. You're wrong on that, man. The only reason I'm interrupting you is because immediately when you start out, you already wrong.
All right, I'm gonna let you get to it. I'm gonna let you get to it, but just let me go.
That's the only reason why I'm interrupting you.
Just let me go, and then you can come back. Just let me go, and then you
go ahead.
Come back. Okay. There's a field in astronomy.
The only reason I'm interrupting you because I want to talk. No, I'm joking.
There's a field in astronomy called spectroscopy. When they look at the light from the stars and they analyze the spectra of the light, and that tells them the elements that is around that particular star.
Yeah, but they more that spectrometer is outdated though. They don't use that tool anymore, man. They got better tools than that spectrometer.
Man, you giving them too much, Corey. You let him hang himself. Let him hang himself first.
Yeah, give me some room. Give me some room. Let me hang myself.
Because
give me some rope.
I don't want you to go down the road for no reason.
Nah, you gotta let him hang himself first.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Just let me get in a little bit.
My wife get on me about that all the time. I'm the worst at it. I swear.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind. But just let me get a little bit.
This is where me and my wife's argument stems from because I interrupt her all the time.
You understand? You got the past traumas, man, and everything, man. You know what I mean?
It's fine. It's fine. What I'm saying though is I'm not saying I'm right about this, but this is what I understand. When they look at the light from the stars, they can see the elements that are surrounding the star, and from the light they can determine that the planets around that star will have the same elements.
Okay.
And so they can determine, they can say there's most likely water here, or there's most likely no water here. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm thinking that there should be water all over the universe because of the elements, because the most abundant element is hydrogen, and oxygen is like the third most abundant. So quite naturally, you should have water.
So you change your stance.
But we don't know for sure. It's basically what you would call an educated guess. Now, in terms of this solar system that we are living in, we know that there's water everywhere in this solar system because we can actually see it. But because of how far the other stars are, we can't really see it directly like we can see in our solar system. So basically what it comes down to is,
man, we can see the cosmic microwave background. What makes you think we can't see a distance?
No, but that's light. The cosmic microwave background is light.
And light has different effects on different materials and different compositions and all that.
Yeah, so I'm not denying any of that, but what I'm saying is that to say that there's definitely water all over the universe.
Roscoe.
Yes.
Hold on for a minute, Roscoe. So are you saying there are other stars in the universe?
There are trillions and trillions of stars in the
universe. What makes a star?
Come on, Kent, let me get my shot in. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Are there planets outside of the Milky Way galaxy? Yes or no?
Yes.
Why is that? Why is that?
Let me get the shot.
Why is what?
Okay. Why is it other planets in the universe outside of the Milky Way universe? Why?
Why is suggesting there's a purpose? I don't know that there's a purpose, but that's a...
No. Come on, man. You know I got you. You know you did, man, walking.
No, you got me with what? I don't understand what you got me with. You're asking me a question, why there's stars. I don't know why there's stars, but there are.
Why are there planets? Now, if you agree there's stars, then they just told us why there's planets. We know, because with planets ain't nothing but dust.
Well, yes, technically.
Right? Correct?
What?
So we know that planets are nothing but dust particles coming from suns. Can we not agree with that?
Well, it's come from the accretion disk of the star. Yes, I know that.
So do you not know it's a process that is played out in the Milky Way, is played out everywhere? It's the same, bro. Are you getting
yes, that? But every solar system.
Hold on. So if that process plays out the same way this plays out in the Milky Way galaxy, well, then that process of water being there does the same thing, bro. Like
no, but
this outside of the Milky Way. That's the point we're trying to show you here. That's why you killed yourself.
I'm trying to show you that you're making assumptions.
I got next Corey. Hold on, Corey. I got next Corey.
You trolling me, Rasta. Because if you can tell me about an accretion disk, if you can sit there and tell me about an accretion disk, and then at the same time tell me you ain't sure it's water in throughout the universe, you trolling me, man.
What are you talking about?
He knows it's water.
Look, Mr. Ross be on the absolute mountain.
Look,
that's what he's trying to do.
We're in one solar system, but all the solar systems are not the same. We don't know the materials that are make up every solar system.
This the unique one, huh? God made
Mr. Roster.
No, he's just telling you that he just don't want. You're being absolute when he says
you cannot be absolute. That's the point.
How can you tell? Okay, Mr. Ross,
you don't take issue with what you're saying.
Well, I can't be absolute about it being water in the lake that's 45 minutes away
but
from.
that's not the same thing as a false equivalency. He's not saying he disagree with your stand. He just disagree with the absolute.
Okay, and he's saying that because he's.
And I'm surprised that is coming at me like it should be absolute, because science is never absolute.
Hey, Rasta, are you saying that? Hey, Rasta, are you
say that? That ain't the right.
Are you saying that because we can't see the water on the other planets, or are you saying that because? Why are you saying that? Because we can't see it. So you saying we can't see it, and it's
what's known.
All right, I think you're misunderstanding me. I'm going by what the science says. The science says that they can see the elements around the stars, and on the planets around those stars, based on the elements and the pattern of the elements they can see, it's most likely water. But science is not going to say it's definitely water. Do you understand what I'm saying? The only way they will say it's definitely water is when they can see it, when they can image it. They can take a picture and say, oh, look, this is water. That's why when I say in our solar system, if you look at I don't remember who it was that brought up what was it, the moon around Saturn, the one that has the geysers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're talking about Europa?
Yeah,
Europa or Enceladus, one of the two.
They actually have pictures of that, so they can see. So that's different. With the other one, they're just informed from what they know about the elements here in our solar system.
Bring them down to the ground.
But you can't say, and I can say whatever you want to say, but you can't say for sure. No, and I challenge you to find me a scientist that say for sure it's definitely water outside this solar system. They won't say that.
So you believe that the only water that's in the universe is found right here?
He's just saying that in science you cannot be
so
so
accurate. He's saying the evidence that he's saying he ain't got enough evidence to say it's throughout the universe, basically. That's what he's saying. But I'm saying he do. But go ahead, Art.
We're gonna do it. Source up or shut up. Here's the next source. We're gonna do it. We're gonna keep pounding them through the ground until we submit.
I keep telling you the words are in there. I just thought.
Just read that. Can somebody please help me read this?
All right. Now I better not see a man.
Okay.
We have.
Okay.
Cut it out, Sosa.
Water.
Cut it out, Sosa.
What's the source? What's the
okay,
source?
The source is Cornell University.
Let's go.
It says water masers in the Andromeda. Hold up, my bad, I'm tripping. Andromeda Galaxy, the first step toward proper motion. Okay, y'all ready? We have detected and confirmed 5 water maser complexes in the Andromeda Galaxy, M31.
The what?
The Andromeda Galaxy.
Well, now who? The what?
We have detected and confirmed.
Detected that.
And confirmed. Hey, is that the word we're looking for?
Can you read?
We have
like them adjectives, man.
Detected and confirmed.
Okay.
Affirmative.
What?
100%.
What? Is that saying water? Is that saying water mazer?
Water mazer.
So what is a water mazer? Did we look up that?
Oh,
Let's
I'm
look it up.
definitely looking that up because I've never heard of that before.
Also, water mazers have been used to estimate.
A mazer is that spectral lines that they use. The same thing I'm telling you about. They look at the emission lines from the stars, and they determine that based
I like Rasta. He on his shit.
It is.
That's what I'm saying. Rasta's trolling me, man. That's what I'm saying. Rasta is trolling me.
Come on, man.
I like Rasta, yo.
Most of us don't know what a water mazer is.
Me, man. He's saying that you've taken a position that science don't take when you be
acronym mazer. Hold up,
I'm not saying it's absolute. I never used the word absolute. That's a religious term. I never said that. But what I'm saying is, if somebody,
but that's what you're arguing.
Y'all said that there's water everywhere.
It is.
I did say that.
I said it's most likely that
but
there
I
is.
never used the word absolute because I don't like that word. But what I will say,
you said water is everywhere. That was your absolute claim.
So is there another?
That's why I was looking at y'all sideways.
It's almost like
I will say I'm 100% sure that
where does the universe stop?
Absolute, 100% is absolute.
Absolute, Corey. Come on, man.
No, it's not. That's absolute.
Where is the universe? Hey, put that back up there. Put that back up there.
100% anything but absolute.
I ain't finished reading it yet.
I don't use words like absolute.
Hey, put that
100% at first.
Put that that link back up there so I can finish.
The same thing, but I just don't use the word absolute.
Words don't mean anything anymore.
Hey, Rossi, do you think there's life?
I agree. I totally agree. I said that.
Don't do the words that you just word. Words don't have me.
Hold on. Do y'all feel like there's life outside of this planet?
I don't know. But according to the Drake's equation,
and I'm talking about life as in life as we know it, as far as plants, animals, anything that's considered life.
According to the Drake's equation,
the probability is that there would have to be, but
Okay, hold up. You said the what?
The probability is that there would have to be.
So so the probability of water being out there, what do you think?
No, I think there's water out there. I'm not saying there's no water out there. You don't get the point I'm making.
Yeah, that's why I keep telling you, man. He agreed that it's probable. He just says your stance cannot be absolute. That's the only thing he has a problem with.
Yeah,
why do I have to be required? Well, he required. See, the thing is, though, this is where I'm at, Sosa, and I hear you, Sosa. I'm right with you, Sosa. I'm with both of y'all, really. But the thing is, Sosa, when I said what I said, it was obvious that I was saying that it was probable because Unc asked the question: Do you think it's water in throughout the universe or whatever the question was? And I said yes. My only answer was yes. I said yes. Now here it comes that now I had to be absolutely. It turned in from me just saying yes to it being absolute. And like I said, absolute is a religious term. I never used that term. I know I never said absolute because I'm making my business.
You want to know why? Because Unc said the absolute and you agreed with it.
You said that.
He didn't say somewhere in the universe. He said everywhere. He said water is everywhere. And you agree with it.
I agree with that. I do agree. If somebody was to say,
some of us was like, I don't know about that.
I would say yes. If somebody's asked me, do you think water is everywhere?
I don't know. The information that y'all presented thus far is not agreeing with y'all. It's saying that water is there, but it ain't saying that it's everything.
And that's when he was like, if you talk about this galaxy and what we can know, he was like, then I would agree. But he was saying you can't make the same statement about galaxies, universes that we can we can't examine.
Well, universe, see, that's the thing. Somebody is interchanging the word planets or galaxies and universe because obviously I don't know what's in the next universe.
Right.
I couldn't.
We only know of one universe.
I don't even know if the next universe exists. All I can tell you about
it's more than one galaxy. That's what I was saying.
But what I'm saying is it is more than one galaxy. We obviously know that. So if we obviously know it's more than one galaxy, and it's obvious that the abundance of material in this universe is one of the abundant elements is hydrogen. It'd be obvious that water is throughout. Now, how much, like Sosa said, well, how abundant is it? I couldn't tell you how
we would
abundant
never
it is,
know.
but what I'm saying is that it is water everywhere in the universe. That's all I'm saying, man. Now,
the sources that y'all presented, they gave us specific locations. It didn't say everywhere.
Okay, so let me ask y'all: do y'all believe that there's no water any other place?
Hydrogen only forms in one location. Hydrogen.
No, I believe that there's water all over the universe. That's my personal belief.
Or just somewhere in the universe.
I believe that.
CK, do you believe that there's no water outside of this planet?
Solar system.
Solar system, I mean,
I really wouldn't be shocked. But the first source that y'all showed, it was giving us specific areas that they
pulled
were finding
a pinch on
water.
me. You pulled a pinch on me.
That's very. See, the thing about
she pulled a pinch on me.
The information y'all presenting. That first, I'm just going off that first article right now. That first one said that, we found water here. But hold up, I thought that water was everywhere. Why did you need to find it here?
Yeah, see, that's
everywhere. So they're calling out specific areas. Oh, we're finding it in between the gas sphere here. We're finding it in the asteroids over here. Oh, we found some on the planet right here.
It's almost the same thing with life, right?
Finding it on this comet right here, but they're not saying that they're finding it every damn where. But they're giving you specific areas as to where they're finding water.
It's almost.
But that's not that. That's see, the question
was just being general. Like, we found some water in the galaxy.
The CK, what Unc asked was there water throughout the universe? He didn't say. He didn't ask was it in specific places or not. He just saying was it water throughout the universe? That was it. So like, I mean, obviously you can agree that it's water throughout the universe.
Yeah, all over the universe.
He said it was all over.
So you keep changing it. Gotta be all over the universe.
Okay.
If y'all think about it,
all right.
That's why some people pause, including me, because I was like,
that's why I was like, so throughout and everywhere don't mean the same thing. So since throughout and everywhere don't mean the same thing,
of course,
just use everywhere.
No, Corey, because when I'm gonna tell you what the conflict was. When you say throughout, it can be in different places and pockets.
That means everywhere.
So hold on, Corey. I got you, Corey.
At this point, y'all talk. Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on. They have not. I've supplied them sources from NASA. I've supplied them sources from Cornell University, and I'm going to supply you this. So we already know in Andromeda, they found the water. We know that.
Water mesas.
And that's part of the universe.
You get me slicking. Andromeda.
No, we still haven't defined what a water mesa is.
Bro, that's part of the universe.
Can we pull up the definition of what a water mesa is to make sure that us on the panel and the chat knows what that is?
Can we agree that that's part of the universe?
Y'all see my screen?
Well, I don't know what that is. So can we look at the definition of what a water mesa is?
What did I say?
Can we water mega mesas in galaxies with an S?
Mega mesa? That's not what that article said. It said a water mesa complex, not a mega mesa.
Okay.
They say water.
What is this? Is this
water
something else?
Mesa's emissions at 22 gigahertz.
No, it says a water mesa or an astrophysical mesa is a naturally occurring source of simulated spectral line emission, typically in the microwave portion of the electromagnetic spectrum. So these are gases that they're looking at and inferring from the combination of the gases that there's water there.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Hey, so look, can we agree that the Andromeda galaxy is part of the universe, out there in the universe?
Yes, the Andromeda galaxy is the closest big galaxy to the Milky Way.
Okay, but that's part of, like, when we say water out throughout the universe, that includes Andromeda galaxy, so it's water throughout the universe.
Wait, y'all looking at this right?
That's what I'm saying. You're missing the context of what we're saying. Like that's that we don't.
Y'all got.
I don't know how to be any more clearer.
Go ahead.
It's 1977. Look, the discovery of the first what? Extraterrestrial H2O and M33. These are so, you know what? I'm not messing with y'all, man. Y'all act like pseudo tonight, man. I'm done.
We don't disagree with you, Unc. That's what I'm saying. You misunderstand.
Yeah, nobody disagreed with y'all.
We're trying to say.
I went into what they say. That was just one place, didn't it?
No, it's the confusion comes when I told you, like when you hear them looking for planets.
I mean, you highlighting stuff. We don't know what this means.
Discovery of first extragalactic.
What's that?
H2O. What is H2O? Hold up, we gotta break down. Hold up, you gotta research. Hold up, what is H2O? We gotta break down that down. Break that down.
It's two hydrogen molecules and one oxygen molecule.
In what?
M33 is Andromeda. M33.
M33 is Andromeda, right?
Doing this to yourself, dude. We pseudo killers.
Go back up. Go back up.
The problem is this, Unc, is there water all over your house?
Still arguing with me about this?
Is there water all over your house, Unc?
Yeah, about it.
If we want to get technical,
I know what you're saying, though, but it really is, though.
Sosa, if we want to get technical now with the water vapor, you know what I mean?
That's what I was saying. But go ahead.
You really want to be technical when we sweating and all that? Look, hold on.
Is there water? You being technical. Is there water all over your house?
Major base measurement.
It really is. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Y'all stop. MCP makes the first major base measurement of HO and mass.
That's HO. That's not water.
I'm telling you, man, you ain't really good. Patty, man. I gotta
go up to the where we can see it.
Them niggas froze my computer. Yo, it froze on y'all niggas.
The thing is, I'm not even disagreeing with That's a crazy thing. I'm not even disagreeing with
I can't believe it.
But the thing is, you're doing the religious thing, though, man. He's not disagreeing, though. But what he's doing is he want to put that little bit of doubt in there. So it's just like a Christian tactic. And then the thing is, I think he's trolling us.
No, it's not trolling.
Because he's smarter. He's way smarter than the bullshit that he's pulling.
I'm rocking with him. No, I don't think he's trolling.
The absolute. He's objecting to the absolute position that you're taking. That's it.
He already knows.
I'm with Sosa on that. I'm with Sosa on that.
Do some absolute. We already know that me and know better than to even use the word absolute. He already know that.
That's why he's saying it. Why are y'all doing it then? If y'all know better, then why are y'all doing it?
Nobody said absolute. He's bringing that to the table.
Corey, you said that 100%.
What do you mean? It was Unc that said it, and y'all agreed.
No, he asked if we think. He asked if we think. He didn't ask if we know. He didn't ask if we know that there's out there. He asked if we.
Hey, Ken, what is that?
Go ahead. I can't hear you real low, but go ahead.
Listen. This say from 1977 to 2015. That say water in the what, Kent?
In the galactic. Hold up. You gotta bring it back up because I can't read what you
You can't see. You heard some clouds of oceans. You don't see that?
Nah. You gotta bring it back up.
Look, he just said bye. Leave it to the expert guys.
You don't see that?
We didn't say that.
Progress and mass survey.
You gotta bring it back up, man. No, you
gotta
bring it back up.
All we see is the MCP makes massive base measurements of hydrogen and maps multiplied massive.
To the left of it, it says water in the universe, real small.
Yeah,
okay.
The whole universe from clouds to oceans.
Do y'all see that? It say water in the what?
I just read it. Water in the universe from clouds to ocean.
That pretty much kills it right there. Yeah.
To be technical, we in the universe. I mean,
is it just me? Is it me? It's got to be me. It's got to be me. Ain't no way in the hell y'all gonna see this and still fight that like that. Cut it out. From 1977. What the hell is going on? I don't need to kill mockingbirds, but God, y'all ain't brought one source to say something different at this point.
Okay.
Bring up shit I ain't already looked into. I want to see how far y'all's gonna fight. I like to fight, but I want to see a source with the fight.
We're not fighting that.
What were we fighting exactly?
We're not fighting that. That's what you don't understand.
Yeah, they're not fighting.
Hold up a second. What were we fighting on?
This what y'all did. Y'all started off with
no. What were we fighting against exactly?
Y'all was fighting against.
They sprinkled some doubt on it.
And more so.
I just wanted a source to prove what you were saying. So people see and understand. Then you provided the first source. It didn't say anything. It was giving us specific locations as to where they were finding.
Hey, go back up to the top.
Go
back up to the top of that,
I can't do none of that. Look, they tripping, yo.
The discovery. Hold up. Go back down to the galactic joint. Discovery of the first.
I don't even understand
extragalactic.
what we're even reading here. So.
Okay, this the M33 is talking about the Andromeda, right? That's what you said, Roster.
Yeah.
Discovery of the first extragalactic H2O in M33, Churchwell, ET.
We just got to bring our game up because we didn't even realize, you know what I'm saying, what the goddamn measure was, or mega measures was. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying I knew everything about them, but I understood it got something to do with the water. I was trying to tell you. You fooled me to death. I like to fight, but where is y'all source at? What y'all saying?
Right? We're using your source.
We didn't make any claims.
Bunch of
we just
malarkey.
were skeptical about your claim.
Yeah, hey, look, the claim is on us. The burden of proof is on us. We made the claim.
And it seemed like we were making claims. Nobody made any claims. You made a claim and then asked the question, and we were like, "Hey, where's the source to back this up?"
That's facts.
And then you provided the source, and we were just skeptical. Like, hey, you know, not 100% sure that this water every damn water.
Hey, I learned about water mazes.
Sources that you were providing were saying that, hey, that we were finding water
that's
here,
that's how we move forward, for real.
Now, as we good, do y'all give up? Do y'all give? Do y'all submit? Submit to the will of space.
I agree.
But we need that type of friction though, because
mercy.
We need that type of friction.
Absolute stands on it. Yeah,
that's what keeps us on point, for real. Like, you know what I mean? We need that.
Keep us on point for them is for them to sense they got dismayed. Like, are y'all kidding me right now? Look, we got a lot to learn, yo. All of us, yo. I know I do. Hold on, wait. Did I not mention red shift? Did y'all hear me say that?
Yeah, red shift. That's when.
I give y'all clues that the nigga knew he was talking about. I was cluing it. What did y'all?
But you know why I said no to though? You know why though, right?
I don't know why.
Because when you often hear them looking at these planets, you always hear them talking about how they're searching for water.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Right. So that's how they look at. That's how they determine which one they actually want to look at.
Okay,
if it's got water on there first, they ain't even gonna waste their time on looking at the planet until they determine whether it's got water or not. You know what I mean?
What's on the screen right now?
For the longest time, they were having trouble.
You ain't been up on. They pop up every day. You got amateurs find planets with water on them now. The regular scientists don't have time to do that and name all of the planets and all. You know, they got hundreds of thousands of planets now. It's
people looking at the skies, yo. They hire people. They don't even hire these people. They got people that just got look at
they just do it just because as a hobby,
like volunteer work now.
Yeah,
blue shifted, red shifted. Does it not say that?
Yes.
Did I not talk about that before I start showing y'all? So did I not say it?
Yes. Nobody. Well, at least I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about. I do. I respect what you're saying. I'm just saying.
I'm not
when you guys say
listen,
water all over the universe.
But you're not supposed to get tricked though, because you know I'm not gonna come on here and not have this shit. I'm not gonna open my mouth before I sat down. I swear, I'm not gonna do y'all like that. I'm not. Now I might mispronounce words and mess it up a little bit, and that's when y'all coming to help me pronounce shit or add something to it. But I'm definitely not gonna say some shit that I didn't think y'all was gonna fall into the trap.
You took an absolute stance, though, that I was offended.
I don't think we fell into any trap.
I don't think he actually did. I mean, it was a question asked.
Corey, you definitely did, Corey. You definitely did. Corey 100% was on absolute mode.
Corey, do you know what they're doing right now?
We were skeptical. We were like, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
I feel like there has to be water, yo.
Hold on for a minute. As I provided more sources, they faded the argument to some absolute shit. They played that game.
That's the Christian game.
We didn't play that game. That came out your mouth. Nobody made you say that.
Game.
All I said is the universe was teeming with water. What does that mean?
You always say teaming. See, now you use it different
Why y'all keep switching your words up?
Yeah, he definitely didn't say
sticking to
teaming.
the exact word you said.
You definitely didn't say teaming.
I'm like, yo, I don't think this
one
shit
thing
is
he didn't
everywhere.
say. It don't matter how many times he switched the words up. I can tell you one thing he didn't say, and that was absolute. He did not use that word.
I never said. I simply said that water is all over the universe. And then we go to
and I simply said, yeah.
So then what reason would any scientist think that if it's water in Andromeda, which is about what, 4.5 light years away or 7? Oh, what makes
long years?
Why would y'all think the water would stop there? It's the process. And see, we got to deal with the process here. Science is predictive. Okay, so let me show y'all something. So the fact that they can predict how suns are formed and how planets and water and all that, they can safely predict that water is all over the damn cosmos. It's a prediction, y'all. Y'all know science is not absolute, but it's a prediction, and they predict.
Yeah, we agree.
Andromeda Galaxy.
So we went from that. It's definitely there to prediction.
Andromeda Galaxy is
I want to ask Sosa
1.5 million.
one question though. I just want to ask Sosa a question.
Go ahead.
I want to know if you ask you think Lawrence Krauss is a pretty decent scientist. You think he pretty much know what he's talking about, right?
Yeah, all right.
or let's say Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No, he good. Lawrence Krauss is good.
Yeah. Okay. So if you ask Neil deGrasse Tyson, is it water all over the universe? And he said, yeah. Are you gonna say, well, that's absolute? You saying you absolute? You know what about that? Like, I mean, like, what is he supposed to say if the probability is so high that it wouldn't make sense to even doubt it? Why would he have to be absolute? Why would you require him to say, well, is it absolute or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you do the same thing with him?
No, that's not how the argument.
And don't you think his answer is gonna be yes? If you ask him, is it water all over the universe? Don't you think his answer would be yes?
Based on the evidence, it's most probably water all over. I think he would phrase it different. That's all.
Radiation all over.
I think they do that.
Hold on, is it radiation all over the universe?
Radiation, yeah.
Why?
Because we can see it. We can see the cosmic microwave background. That's radiation.
But you don't.
They're using an instrument to detect that, so the instrument could have been broke.
What do you mean?
It's an instrument, the same instrument that they detect water with. They're using it to look at the cosmic microwave background with.
No.
So like, they don't use instruments to detect that.
But not the same instrument.
Man,
but it's an instrument, no doubt, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Right. So like one instrument better than the next instrument?
No, but this is what you're doing. This is what I call the flim flam. This is a flim flam. We're not
flim flam.
Okay, Rocky, go ahead and give me with the. Go ahead and give it to me, Rocky. Go ahead.
Yeah. We're not saying.
I hit you with the flim flam bim bam. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because you're saying now because we can see the cosmic microwave background, we know that there's radiation all over the universe. It's based on observation.
You're absolutely right about that, right?
There's no inferences that we see the cosmic microwave background. Mm-hmm. In terms of water in the universe, we are inferring that based on the data.
You know what's funny? No, go ahead and finish. I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Go ahead.
Yeah,
so they don't gotta do. I'm trying to tell you, they got better. They don't look at it. They looking at it directly in 4K. You know, they just launched that satellite in 2011, right?
Yeah, but we can't directly image anything in another galaxy.
Did you read? Wait a minute, man. Did you actually read the NASA one and it showed you how water formed around stars? Did you read that?
No, we know how stars are formed, but not all stars are.
Man, all stars aren't the same. Okay, we can agree. The blue star.
They all was born in nebula cloud. They all did that.
Yeah, some of them just stay clouds. So hold on. So what I'm saying is, bro, if they understand the process and they can predict how stars are formed and they know about water and planets, then you would have to show me an article of some stars or whatever that ain't forming it that way. It doesn't have the properties of water being there and the elements that are abundant. So I'm saying you read it and then you deny it.
No, so what are you saying? Are you saying that every star that form has water around it?
No, I sat down and I watched the lecture with Neil deGrasse Tyson and this white man, I don't even know her name, I'm gonna find it. And she was like, water is all over the universe. And then she just started beating up at it. She just killed it. I was like, really? This was about 2 years ago. I was like, wow. Because I didn't know it. I was like y'all for a moment. And then I started looking into it. I was like, damn. And then I wanted to bring it up on another show, and I was talking about the different types of water we got, and they started splitting hairs on me. Well, you said it wrong. There ain't no different types of this. And you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get into this. You feel me? So and then we got some people in chat, and they chatty patty. Hold on. Hold on. You see, talking about they trying to say Lois Krause is a quack. They saying all that. Really? Lois Krause is a quack. Really? Did I hear him say that?
Hey, but Rasta, man, that was bogus, man. You said I hit you with the flim flam bim.
I just playing. It's not nothing serious.
All right, what you saying, sis? What's her name? Dunn. What you saying, Miss Dunn?
Lakeisha Dunn.
What's she saying?
She's saying you're pseudo.
She say she knows science.
Yeah, she knows science, and you're
that's
pseudo.
an absolute lie to say science.
She said against the universe. Oh, you know, explanation. Okay, you right about that.
You don't know.
He's still trying to like look up a definition of like what a megameasure is, so that in a way that I can understand it. I'm still just trying to understand it in my head as to what it is.
But bottom line is, I do accept that there's probably water all over. There's more than likely water all over the universe.
However, you are organism that exists on the earth and extreme conditions. Take the links to this explain to them. Water is simply expressly found outside of Earth. What vital to life? Oh. Y'all need to stop talking. Okay, well, why? You can't believe what? Because you gotta explain yourself, yo, because you chatty patty right now.
Somebody in the chat, Fitzroy Ashley Young.
That's my man. What's up?
Yeah, he was asking me about the cosmic microwave background. So
CMB, yeah, what do you want to know?
I'm not.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how I'm wrong.
Fitzroy already know about the
what is he talking about? Like, okay, sis, I'm starting to think you're a little bit pseudo there. You kind of scared me there, sis. Then you see Brenda Sims, Cross and his ideas on string theory are rejected by many theoretical physicists.
Krauss don't have no idea on string theory. He don't like string theory, so he must be talking about somebody else.
Here we go.
I understand that. Come on, Brent. Come on,
I don't understand that.
I don't like string theory either.
I don't either. I don't like it either.
No, I'm just trying to figure out, are the women attacking us today? Are they being actual?
What? You saying I was attacking you, Unc?
I'm talking about the give them the link. Chatty patties.
No. Yeah. Krauss only got bad things to say about string theory. His thing, where he contingent, what people contend on him is the universe from nothing. The way he talk about nothing is what people contend on him about.
And you know they starting to find water in them discs and shit that's going around black holes, all types of shit, right?
Right. Yeah. So I was looking at how black holes consume the mass that's around it, right? Mm-hmm. And so have you heard of spaghettification?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
So the gravity.
deGrasse Tyson explaining it.
Right. So the gravity on these black holes is so strong, right? And it's so intense. So when you get what they call so if you ever look at a waterfall, you'll see just before you get to the edge of the waterfall, what that's called, once you get to a point where you ain't gonna get out of it, it's just eventually you're gonna go down the waterfall. It's always a point that it's a point right there. But that point is called the event horizon. So they had the same kind of, it's a point at a black hole like that. It's called the event horizon. So once you get to this point, you'll never get out of it. You eventually gonna go into the black hole. And so once at this event horizon, the gravity is so intense at that black hole that, like, let's say you're going to the black hole and you're going in head first. Like your head, the gravity from the black hole will be pulling your head harder than it would be pulling your feet. And this will cause you to stretch out like spaghetti. And they call that spaghettification.
Spaghettified.
Yeah, you be spaghettified. But it's so crazy. And then also, like, to your point, what you was gonna talk about, I'm getting a real bad echo.
Somebody in Twitter.
Yeah. But to your point, can
somebody type do this for me? I'm gonna finish this conversation off with National Geographic. Okay. I want y'all to type in black holes host universe's most massive water cloud. Since we want to play this game all the way, let's just play it all the way out.
But why is it called a cloud?
I just like to pound it.
That means that
because water is in different forms. Water can be in the form of a gas. And so sometimes they call gas
I don't
clouds.
know, like everything that I'm pulling up here is showing that they're just discovering water in certain areas, but not necessarily that it's everywhere.
Wait a minute.
Sound like they was discovering it everywhere. But go ahead.
Wait a minute here, y'all. Do we not live on Earth where you look at a lake and then the water evaporates into the clouds and then they fill up and turn? Are we serious?
But that's on our planet, though, huh?
CK, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
What are you saying? All planets are like our planet?
Three forms. It has ice, liquid, and gas.
Right. That don't mean it's not water because it ain't liquid no more. On planet Earth, oceans actually
Nobody ever said that. I never made that claim, huh?
Water is constant on planet Earth and it's recycled. It's the same amount of water on Earth. Ain't nothing added or taken away. And so water from the lakes evaporate to clouds and the clouds get filled up and the rain comes falling down.
The universe is teeming with water.
Got it. Yeah. Nobody ever said that there was no water in the universe. We just said it probably wasn't everywhere.
Hold on. We're going to go to black holes.
And even the source that you read, I found the original source that it links to, and they said that they found 15 different I guess you could say areas where there was water. That's why I keep saying that I don't think it's everywhere, but they're just discovering it in certain areas within that universe.
Hey, where you at, Kent?
You want me to show it on screen?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Can somebody get National Geographic black hole universes?
Y'all still in this water. I was like, get that National Geographic out.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna stop until everybody just say, you know what, nigga, okay.
I agree.
Okay.
The galaxies are teeming with water. I agree.
Is the universe teeming with black holes? Yes or no?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Black holes.
Yes.
I'm gonna get religious on you.
Man, look, the universe ain't doing nothing but being a universe, man.
Kent, I don't know, Kent, I get you. You're right. So let me read this. Black holes. Look, a black hole 12 billion light years away hosts a cloud of water. That's 40 billion times Earth's mass. Astronomers say. Can y'all get that article?
Hey, did y'all know that once it ain't nothing else, black holes is gonna be the last thing in the universe?
Mm-hmm.
The very last thing in the universe is going to be black holes, super subatomic particles.
I read that before, but
did y'all know that?
Theoretical,
is that a fact, or am I just flim flamming you?
I don't know.
No, that's theoretical though.
That's why, man. That's why they be saying like, don't none of this. Don't
Can
nothing.
y'all check the chat?
Say what?
Check the chat.
Check the chat.
For
chat.
Okay.
Chatty patties. We got some chatty patties.
Yeah, they chatty patties, yo.
Lakeisha done said
Nah. I'm talking about in here. Check the Zoom chat.
Lakeisha done says she want all the smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't get back in here, yo. I'm stuck. The computer.
We talk about the liquids.
The
liquid in the
You need to clear all that stuff off your computer, man. All that craziness.
That latest one, Sean.
A bizarre form of water may exist all over the universe.
Yeah.
We found liquid water in lots of places in our solar system, but astronomers say there might be even stranger oceans out there, from charged plasma to sticky, gooey tar.
Hey,
yeah, they got methane. I've seen some. They talked about how they think it's lakes of methane on one of the planets. I think in this solar system. So it's all different kinds of liquid bodies. Yeah, no doubt.
Which one was that? I think that was Europa. They said.
Is that Europa?
Yeah, I think so.
Back to what you were saying.
It actually rains. When it rains methane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah.
About the universe ending or whatever, man. What does all of this stuff matter when the universe ends, yo? Like all of this life on Earth, all of these issues and all of this stuff. Like once our species dies, yo, what does any of this stuff matter?
That's a good question.
It only matters to the one who it matters to, I guess. I don't know. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm mad with it nowadays. It's like don't nothing matter, really.
It matters to the one who experiences it.
So you're a nihilist?
Which will be none of us.
Yeah, I'm one of them, yo. I'm leaning towards a nihilist. You know what I mean? If you think about it, there really is no meaning other than what we give to it.
Right.
What we create for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? There's no meaning to any of this shit.
Well, it's what the meaning is.
You have to make the meaning. Yeah, that's it.
Absolutely.
So like when we spend our lifetime trying to it's going like once everybody dead, is it? Ain't nothing.
Yeah.
So why not just enjoy life?
That actually might be a good day. No more pseudo craziness.
It's no more nothing.
All these religions will be gone. So we won't be polluting the damn earth no more.
But that's what I think.
No more pain and suffering.
But CK, that's what I think our species needs to grasp as a whole. Like, yo, life is one time. We gonna live. We gonna die, and we ain't gonna be we're not gonna exist no more.
But when our species are done, the universe will still be going on.
Yeah, the universe is gonna be going on, but we
There'll
gonna be gone.
Life, and you never know. Maybe another planet will crop up.
Maybe more consciousness might, among others. You know what I mean? But as far as we go,
you never know. It could have already happened already, and we're just like the new iteration.
Right. As far as Homo sapiens,
yo,
maybe a new planet.
Get all that, yo. Look at my screen, yo. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
You tell me y'all can see my screen. What in the entire F is this?
What they do? What that is, man? What you done stumbled up on?
Man, what is this?
What they got?
Is this,
crystals?
Man. Yo,
you
come
munching
on.
Give me a
I don't know what that is, Sean. You watching, man?
My favorite.
How did you find this craziness?
Listen, I was on Facebook, yo. I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I was surfing, trying to knock out some pseudo stuff. And voila, this lady come up. But yo, watch the women, yo. Watch the women. Look what she got on.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
What is that?
Oh, that's the snake.
She thinks she in Egypt, yo. She thinks she's selling some
crystals.
Man, craziness, yo.
Look at her. Her friend ain't dressed like her though. Friend ain't dressed like her. That's a fact.
How many people watching her?
Culture vulture.
Hold up. 575 people watching.
Man,
she been live an hour.
She got more than us.
Pseudo Killas, we got about 45,000.
You got 4 million. You got 4 million in the chat,
well,
right?
You got to realize,
Look
their
at Madame
shit's probably
Blavatsky,
entertaining, though. They probably talking all kind of
Madame
crazy over
Blavatsky
there.
look like, yo. This is what she look like. That's Madame Blavatsky.
Oh, that's her?
Yo, nah, that ain't really her.
Oh.
You know, she dead and all that, but
okay.
Madame Blavatsky, this is what she would look like if you would see her today. She would be dressed up in like Egyptianized stuff, Christian stuff. She did all that. Yep. Hindu.
Taking it too far.
I ain't lying to you. I bet y'all can find some black women on here commenting. How much y'all want to bet?
Oh yeah, them Crystal Sisters is in the building. I definitely.
There go one right there. Look, I ain't even gotta go that far. Look, right there. You know that's a name. You know that's a sister right there, right?
Letitia.
Maybe it's a fake account.
Nah, that's that sister, yo.
Hey, they had that one white lady segment used to be on that.
I can't make this up, yo.
That is not even that crazy. They're
is
crazy
it really
stuff
real or is it like satire? Like they're like joking?
Man, this stuff fake as fuck. Look. She's selling earbuds and everything.
You know, sometimes people be doing cosplay and all that, you know.
Yo,
but I believe it because
look at her face, yo. She gonna sell you some crystals and candles. And then gonna tell you to check your third eye chakra. That's her third eye chakra right there.
What I learned about our species, man, is all kind of weird stuff, man. All kinds. All kinds of weird people.
Y'all done with reading?
Yo, I had to cut in, you know. I mean, entertainment break while you found your source.
But I say, I done woke me up. I done slipped out of the consciousness and came back.
Hey, Ken.
Yes, sir.
What website is I'm showing right now?
That's the National Geographic.
What's that?
You gotta give it up.
A black hole hosts universe most massive water cloud.
I wonder, is it black holes?
It's not everywhere.
Can we agree that black holes is throughout the universe? They everywhere in the universe?
Yeah, of course.
How far away though? But how far away is it?
In a galaxy,
we gotta be way far away from a black hole. Right? We be
12 billion light years away. I mean, I think we all agree that there's water throughout the universe, though.
Let's just read the source. We ain't read.
But that's not what Unc said, though.
Man, come on, man. Build my case. Go ahead.
Go ahead and get that one, CK, man. If you can.
She ain't gonna read it because it's beating her up.
What? Right, my bad. I'm over here doing other stuff, man. I don't move on.
Other stuff too.
I'm just kind of trolling y'all at this point.
I got you. I got you. In a galaxy 12 billion light years away resides the most distant and most massive cloud of water yet seen in the universe. Astronomers say. Weighing in at 40 billion times the mass of Earth, the giant cloud of mist swaddles of type of actively feeding supermassive black hole known as a quasar. Among the brightest and most energetic objects in the universe, quasars are black holes at the centers of galaxies that are gravitationally consuming surrounding disks of material while burping back out powerful energy jets. As this disk of material is consumed by the central black hole, it releases energy in the form of X-ray and infrared radiation, which in turn can heat the surrounding material, resulting in the observed water vapor. That's H2O water vapor, or that's water vapor?
No, that's some other water that we don't know about, but keep going.
Said study co-author Eric Murphy, an astronomer with the Carnegie Observatories in Pasadena, California. The vapor around this particular quasar represents enough water to fill all the oceans on the Earth over 140 trillion times. That's a lot of water.
Hold on, what that say? We can go there and also see what?
Star found shooting water bullets.
Do we want to click that on? We can just keep going on and on and on and on and on. Is that the star? Did we know it was water bullets?
Water bullets.
Oh man, somebody cut in. Who cut in?
Oh, my bad, my bad. I just wanted to look at throughout real quick for 1 second. What throughout means. That's all I meant.
All the way from one end to the other in every part of.
It's pretty much,
that's killing your argument right there. You just dagged it.
How did I dagger?
You said you boomerang dagger.
So water. So it's not from one end. You can't go from one end of the universe to the other end of the universe.
No, but look at the second meaning what it says.
You won't find water.
It says in every part of.
He said from one end to the other end.
Read all of it. Read all the definition.
It say from one end to the other end. So you can go from one end of the universe and find water to the other end of the universe, and you can find water. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, Corey, could you read this, please? Star what, Corey? What happened? Read that.
You stopped sharing. Hold on.
Sharing. You can't see it?
Okay. Star found shooting water bullets.
What did that say? What that say though? Stellar what?
Stellar sprinklers may help irrigate cosmos. Wow. Study suggests.
Suggest.
Is it mercy? Do we have a mercy rule? We up by 100.
Okay, hold on. Before it says the study suggests.
You still fighting them? Are you still fighting? I just want to know.
No, I'm still saying. You're saying it's definite. This study is saying it suggests. So you're not getting it. What I'm saying is you're not wrong if you say, well, you think there's water all over the universe, or you believe so.
750 light years from a young sun-like star has been found with jets that blast with the epic quantities of water into stellar space, shooting out, what's this? Droplets, right, that move faster than speeding bullets.
Come on. It don't say might have been found. It say has been found.
How about we go to the paper, the journal article, because this is just a magazine that popularized the stories, the paper.
Well, man, I didn't think I had to break out the journal.
Yeah. Okay, so you can, because the header of the thing says suggest. I'm not saying you're wrong. You don't get it. What I'm saying is,
man, I can't believe what you fighting on though. What source you reading?
About what?
He's fair enough.
No, that ain't fair. I had 6 sources, they ain't had one. How's that fair, Ken?
Because we weren't the one that made the claim.
Okay, now you're claiming that it ain't really like that. So where's your information to back that up?
No, they're not claiming that it ain't like that. They just checking us.
Yes, based upon your sources, that's why we had the reaction.
They pulling the guide of the gaps. They pulling the guide of the gaps. So every little space, when you go through the universe, right? What they saying, Unc, is when you go through the universe, you're gonna look, and it's gonna be a little pocket where you can't find water at. They saying that's where this is where their evidence lies. This is where their God lies. This is where there's no water.
What?
The God of the
gap. I think that's a good analogy.
No, I wouldn't take that.
Actually,
I wouldn't
say
they
kind of pseudo a little bit. You might want to calm down.
It's a God of the gaps argument. What we saying is we finding water throughout the universe. And what
wouldn't it be that y'all are being the one that's doing it?
What Unc just did was virtually take.
We're not saying that something is there. Y'all are the ones saying
throughout the universe.
There. Y'all are doing God of the gaps.
Hold on, Unc just took y'all on a tour throughout the universe. He took y'all everywhere. He took y'all to black holes. He took y'all to different moons. He took y'all to stars. He took y'all to planets. He took y'all to comets. He took y'all all over the universe. And guess what he found? He found water.
With any of
it. Just like I said, I said, you can go throughout the universe and you can find water. There is water throughout the universe. I don't even see how that's hard to agree with. I don't even see what the point of contingency would be.
Because people completely forget what was originally said, and then they start interjecting their own words and thinking that, oh, how are y'all disagreeing with this? Because that's not what was said.
He said, is it water? Can you find water? What did you say? Can you find water?
His exact words were,
can you find water all over the universe?
And he just took you all over. He just took you all over the universe. said. He took you to the stars.
No, I think you have. No, what he did
everywhere. Where else you want to go?
No.
Where do you want to go to?
He don't like the articles. He want to get the journals, yo.
Hold up.
He want journal. He don't want. Hold on. He don't want. Come on, man.
He don't want National Geographic. He want a journal.
He don't want National Geographic.
Hold up.
That's good enough.
Let me have my say here. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that there's not water all over the universe. That's never what I said.
We get it straight.
No one said that.
University.
All right. I thought that what y'all said, but okay. All right.
But that means you're not listening, because what I was saying is
university don't count. They just don't count. They're not good.
First of all, you read the you have to read the actual paper to find what the scientist is saying. A lot of time you read the article, it's just somebody else's interpretation of what the scientist is saying.
But it's me you talking to right now.
Oh, we got to be the astronauts like when.
Come on, Kent. Hold on, Kent.
But that's not even the point that I'm trying to make here.
Crazy. You say
we got to be there and we got to look at it and touch it.
If you feel like that.
No, I'm just messing with you, man. Unless we seen it with our
Unc is trying to say that there's. So, Unc, let me ask you this: is there definitely water all over the universe?
All I know is, I done gave you stars spitting out water. I done gave you black holes with trillions of tons of water. I done gave you Andromeda. I don't know what's left. I done gave you. I don't know. Shit.
No, but you just gave a little pockets, like CK was saying. You gave an example here, an example there. Do you know how big the universe is?
Man. That's bogus for you to do that, dude. He gave an example here and there, man. That's cold. He took you all over the. You can't tell me he didn't take you all over the cosmos, man. You can't tell me that. You cannot tell me he didn't take you all over the cosmos.
Tell you what. Okay, this is what happened.
Corey, you actually killed them in the game early in the game. You know where you killed them at?
Where?
When you killed them with what was it they were saying wasn't real? Was it a geyser? What was it? Damn it. Come on, Corey. It was the
a geyser. When we talk about the geyser, how they spray up in the air so many kilometers.
We talking about the thing that shoot across the sky. A comet.
A comet.
Yeah, comet made of ice and water and all that.
We never even read what a damn comet was, right?
Go ahead and read it. Go ahead and read it right now. But
I thought they knew what
on the screen so we can all see it.
You got people in the chat room acting like that ain't what it is. For real. Here you go. Yeah, somebody read that. Boom.
Comet don't have to have water. I'm sure of that.
Go ahead and read that one, Roster.
This is a NASA. Read it, Roster. What did it say?
Put it on the screen.
It is on the screen.
It says comets are frozen leftovers from the formation of the solar system composed of dust, rock, and ices.
Stop. Comets are frozen leftovers from the formation of the solar system composed of dust, rocks, and ice.
How is that water?
Ice, man. Okay, bro.
How is that water?
I ain't even want to argue about that no more. Let's change the
No.
We can't agree that ice is water.
How is that water?
Yeah, ice is water.
Cosmic.
Hey, just look up ice, man. Look up ice, man. Give me the definition of ice.
Can other gases form ice?
Frozen gases, rock, and dust. Ice is not always water.
What, like, dog? Do you not know the all right, hold up.
Come on, man. Ice is not always water. There can be frozen gases. They can be frozen methane.
So ice ain't got to be wet. So water ain't
methane don't freeze. Methane don't freeze.
Hey, man, look up ice, man. Just give this man a definition of ice, man.
Oh, man. Okay.
Give him ice. Give him ice.
But you know,
it just tells you there right on there on the screen. What does it say? Frozen gases.
Why are they calling it snowball though, yo?
Frozen.
Killers with a definition of ice.
Come on, man.
Frozen gases, okay. And what
frozen gases? That's not ice.
I agree. No, that could be.
Water is water could be a gas, though.
Yes, we're not saying that. We're saying that because it says frozen, don't mean it's automatically mean water.
I kind of agree with
you. It's ice, though.
Ice, yeah. Ice don't necessarily mean water.
Whatever kind of ice you got, give us the source. That way we can work with you because I think
It's
you got
right there in front of you.
It say
ice is water.
I don't understand why the source doesn't say.
What's a snowball?
Hold on.
Like,
Ice
hey, the
is
ice is
water.
composed of such and such.
Come on,
ice
man.
is water frozen into a solid state.
I kind of hear you on that. I hear you, bro.
I hear you, kid.
Hold on, let me share my junk, man.
You might got one murmur. Does he have one murmur of life left? Well, if that statement had one murmur left, you like this. You know how you be out, you got a little.
Is ice water is the last. This is last. That's the last straw.
That got me on. Yeah, I can see my screen.
Is water wet?
Water wet. That's what you said. Don't play up like that now. Hold up. Ice.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
The first sentence.
But wait a minute. What about carbon dioxide? You know, like the dry ice.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why you play. You can't use this definition. This is not a scientific definition.
Yeah.
We're talking about science. This is a Wikipedia page of regular ice.
You're swimming right now. You're doing good.
Come on, man. You playing. Go to a scientific definition of ice.
A scientific? Well, you know.
So that one right there ain't no good. We erase that. Take that off there, right?
We know that there are certain words in science that have a different definition than when you use it.
Shiny.
Boy. Hey, Troy.
What's a theory, Hank? What's a theory?
I don't know, man. I don't forgot.
Is a scientific theory the same as I have a theory?
No. He even come with the false equivocation though. But go ahead.
How is that a false? Come on.
Hey, so do you accept that one I put up there just now, or just that's bull? That's BS.
That's not the definition for what we're talking about. The
guess
page
the
that
question
on the
is,
screen.
are there other gases that can
just for the record,
snowball of frozen gases, and we all saw it. We already frozen gases.
Let you know though, Rasta.
So now we are going to dismiss that because that doesn't suit what we're doing. So what's the frozen gases?
Rasta, you sound like a Christian to me, right?
So you're talking about a solid state of something?
Like
I am a Christian.
Hold on. You talking about iron? So like with iron, right? Iron in the frozen state is solid. You know what I'm saying? You talking about things that's in a solid state? Is that what you're talking about? Because when you can melt iron, you can heat it up and it turns into a liquid.
Caleb,
right?
calm down.
Okay, let me tell you something about when scientists
beat up though.
When scientists talk about are talking about ice and what they say water ice because they have to be specific. Science is not everyday language. They say water ice. Look it up. If they're talking about water ice, they say water ice. If they say just ice, it can be anything that's frozen, any gas that's frozen out in or liquid that's frozen in the universe.
Hey man, I just feel like I just want to get you again real quick. So here we go. We're gonna go to the next.
Do we want to know if water is in comets though?
We're gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this.
Water is in comets in our solar system, as far as we know.
Can y'all see the screen?
Don't you know? We get comets from outside of our solar system.
Water
Don't you know
ice,
that?
that's the word he used right there.
But go ahead though. Go ahead. I just want him to know that we get comets out from outside. They come from outside of our solar system.
I know, but don't
let you know that.
We get comets.
Here you go. What this say? This says comets are mostly water ice.
No, I don't laugh at him, man. We gotta build the golden bridge. We gotta put the golden bridge in there, man.
Hold on. It could be that comets made regular water deliveries to Earth. Mm-hmm. See, it would take a lot of comets to fill oceans. A kid site, bro. This is.
Oh, they're talking about the Great Bombardment. But go ahead, huh?
I took them to a kid NASA site. I gotta get real basic now.
Oh,
See the comet come to Earth and drop water, spot run. See the dinosaurs? Yes, we do. So I had to take it to the basic. Read this, bro. I want everybody to read this, and then y'all know you can't escape that comet be water.
I like that point he made about water ice, though. That was a good point.
Hey, but can you look up one thing for me though?
I never said that comets don't have water. So if that's what you're trying to say, I didn't say that. I'm
But
saying
they just said it's mostly made out of water though. That's what they just said.
For isotopes of water. Remember we talked about water on this show? But not all water is alike. Oh my goodness. There are 2 different types or isotopes of water. Y'all remember that argument I had?
Yeah, heavy water and regular water.
He argued me down. Remember that?
Me?
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Remember that? But not all water is alike. There are 2 different types or isotopes of water. One is called heavy water, other is called light water. Ocean man though. Okay, what you want me to look up, Corey?
The Great Bombardment.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Man. It's a good one, yo. We done watered ourselves to death. Bombardment.
We done watered all over the universe.
What?
So salt water come from Saturn?
Oh my goodness. Did you read that?
Wow.
What you want, the late night bombardment?
Saturn poops salt water.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Great Bombardment, man. That's a good one there.
We got the water running.
Or lunar catastrophe is a hypothesized.
That's Pluto. The water running in Pluto, yo.
You say what?
Pluto is frozen.
Oh man. Okay. You really want me to? I'm in the Nature magazine. I ain't even want to go. I was trying to leave the big guns away. Why you do it?
Nah, we need that, man. It's actually a learning.
Why you do it, Corey? Where you at, Corey? You go. I wasn't even trying to go on Science Mag and all that because I knew I could just do that. Here you go. That's in what?
Oh, that's
Nature Geoscience.
That's nature, nature.com.
No, you sure? You want to look up water in that too? You're crazy. I ain't even start typing that. I ain't even do y'all like that. But the bombardment of Earth's solar system. Long after the planets of the solar system formed, catastrophic collisions continued with a climate about 4 billion years ago during an interval called the Late Heavy Bombardment. Stars of geologic violence are evident today in the ancient crater terrains. The planetary surface, the interval of bombardment is thought to have shaped the terrestrial planets and moons, the atmospheres, or possibly even the onset of life. In this web focus, we present research papers over the articles and opinions, piece that discuss how large impacts influence the evolution of Earth's solar system. There you
go. But the Great Bombardment, like I wanted to go in. I'm sure if you read a little farther, they'll go into how often a comet would hit the Earth during the Great Bombardment. I think it was like a comet per second almost was hitting the Earth, and so they were saying like those comets brought the ocean brought most of the ocean's waters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
During the Great Bombardment.
I'm not trying to nitpick Corey, but I think it's called the Late Heavy Bombardment.
Yeah,
right. I mean, it's the heavy bombardment, but the Earth during the Earth's form, it went through the Great Bombardment. I think it's. I'm thinking it's the same thing, but maybe they worded it a little bit different.
Hey, Roster, you said you was a Christian?
Yeah, I'm a Christian. I'm not a believer, but I'm a Christian.
Yeah, I'm about to say you playing games.
No, when I say I'm a Christian, I'm not a believer.
Okay. You can't be a Christian.
No, I'm not
a believer.
Well, no, technically, I'm not a Christian.
You said you mean you close somewhere, yo?
Man,
no.
He can't be a Christian if he ain't a believer.
No, I'm what I mean is, let me explain. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe, but I'm culturally a Christian. If you understand what I'm saying.
Okay, you participate in the culture of the activity.
Yeah, I still go to church from time to time,
you.
but I don't believe anymore. I used to be.
Understood.
Like back in the day.
I understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I'm confused. What?
He probably go. His wife probably make him go to
like
church.
hanging out with the people. Stop being so mean.
Yeah, my wife is still a Christian. And
yeah, you
gotta
do what you gotta do.
The hell with that. Your wife still a Christian, yo, for real?
Yeah.
Hey, look, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to keep the peace.
Just let her watch some of the atheist experience. It'll change a lot of that.
Nah, man. Sometimes you gotta go. You gotta go with. Had to keep the peace in the house.
She know I don't believe none of that stuff or anything like that. But you know,
you can't convince her.
Huh?
Upside to convince her.
Right.
No.
Yo, she still love Jesus, yo. She love Jesus more than she love you, yo.
That's facts.
Probably.
Hey, religion serves a purpose. No, we need to have on the show to talk about one day. Is religion natural selection or a byproduct of something else?
It's natural. Because it's
actually debated. It's actually debated whether religion is
no, religion hijacks shit. How about that? It hijacks shit.
See, Uncle already on the opposite side. Darwin thought it was selection. But there's other people that go against that thought.
I don't remember who it was, but there's this one philosopher, I can't remember who it was, but the one philosopher that said that religion was mankind's first attempt to explain the world around. And after religion, then comes science. So like religion was
man, whoever said that smacked themselves.
In that book, The Faith Instinct, they get into that conversation.
Yeah,
and he give both views when people saying, Darwin and others saying that religion was brought about through natural selection, and then to give the opposite argument, like it's just a byproduct. Dawkins think it's just a byproduct. It's just like a leftover from something else that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
they talked about it in the cosmos. Sosa, they talked about how our early ancestors, used to have rituals. And the rituals turned into like all of that.
Rituals turned into customs, and the customs turned into something else.
Like the religion, the beliefs.
He goes a little deeper into maybe the first. He talks about trance. How people dance themselves into a frenzy, fall into a trance, and then through having dreams, they may have thought that they can contact, a deity, and then then you got shrooms and all type of these, people trying to get in touch with the other side. You feel me?
But there's evidence of religion before humans, though, right?
Huh?
There's evidence of religion before we were humans. Like if we go back to
before we were humans.
Yeah, before Homo sapiens.
You mean ritual practice? Well, so he was talking about ritual practice. Well,
yeah,
it would be hard to define it as
I don't
religion.
know if that would constitute as a religion.
Yeah, it would be hard.
I'm not saying it's religion as we know it now. I'm saying there's evidence
beliefs,
of like burying the dead and stuff like that. That's
like ornaments and like ornaments. And
I
stuff
don't think that would really be considered a belief.
It had to do with survival. Like how they say the rustle in the bushes. They thought it was a lion. You know what I'm saying? So they had to believe it was a lion, or else it could be a lion and they could get devoured, or it could just be the wind.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but if you hear the wind in the bush and you run every time, there's a chance that at one time it could be a lion. But if you don't run, then you might get eaten. But if you run every time, then there's a chance you won't get eaten. So you survive. Yeah.
Right. And then it just turned into.
Yeah, but I think it's what it's saying is also from the those people, right? When you talk about natural selection, the people that had a religion were able to work in unison. You understand? Because they were able to unite because of ritual practices. It binds people together. It's a binding.
Yeah, because we're a social species, right?
Yeah, so you learn to work in unison. You dance, you know what I'm saying? And they were saying like either maybe through natural selection, the people that had a religion ended up being more dominant and killing other societies that didn't have it. And through that natural selection process, developed, and it gets a little more deeper than that, but that's part of it.
Yo, that's when you got to get to that. I don't know if y'all heard of this jump, the social leap jump. Yeah.
The what?
Hold on. I think Unc got a screen on the jump, man.
Who wrote it?
Got the screen on there. But it's a book called The Social Leap that y'all should check out, man, by William Von Hippel. He talk about how they came together after, being social with rituals, religions, gossip, history, passing down stories, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it came to kill a lion, like 15, 20 of them throwing rocks was better than one of them throwing rocks. The first couple that went towards the lion or whatever might have got eaten. But everybody else survived.
It don't take long. Don't take long to realize that shit just ate Johnny over there. Don't go over there.
Yeah, all that's in that faith instinct.
Yeah. Hey, check that social leap out too, though, Sosa. That social leap kind of get into that how as a society, how we became social beings.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Corey, where you at, Corey?
Hey, yeah, hey, Rasta. I just wanted to correct myself. I was wrong on something. It wasn't the comments. This is the study that was on what they call in the heavy bombardment or the great bombardment. This is an article from space.com, and it's talking about how they thought about the comets. They thought the comets was bringing the water to Earth, but now the studies is showing that asteroids. It's actually the asteroids that brought the water to Earth. So y'all can read this article.
So what's an asteroid though, Corey?
Asteroid is similar to a comet.
Real quick. You can look up what an asteroid is.
That's similar. That's similar.
What do asteroid?
Similar to a comet. Look, somebody can look that up real quick. But I just wanted to share that article. That's from space.com.
Okay, but listen, but asteroids are what? Colliding dust particles. Am I correct?
Dust particles? Yeah. No, asteroids are like asteroids are huge.
They dust particles. Earth is colliding dust. You didn't know that?
Well, asteroids are like leftover from the formation of the planet.
They accumulated dust particles, right? And then they pick up enough gravity to attract things like water molecules and stuff like that. Ice, planets collide and moons collide, and then ice flings off of it, and then they have enough gravity to start accumulating that stuff.
So we bring out the big boy. We go to the journals.
We can look up the definition of it. I mean, we can look the definition of an asteroid up.
I'm got there making up stuff.
No, I don't think he's making up. I think
I'm just messing with
it's similar. Asteroids and comets are similar. It's not exactly the same thing.
Different. But listen, we come to the journal of science. You've been crying for that. Water may the first billion years ago.
You don't like that word "may"?
Yeah, I like that too.
But that's very important. That's why they put it there, though. That's why it's a reason they do it.
Because information changes, new discoveries.
But that's how science is. Science is fluid, right?
Yeah,
things can change.
I think that we would probably agree with you if you would just be like, "Hey, we discovered it here, and there. It's across the way."
You still don't agree with me though? Yeah, I mean, what more I need to do here?
Oh, we agree with you. Huh? We've always agreed.
We agree with you.
Is it that word?
Nobody never disagree with you.
That word "may"
all over the cause. That's what I said. I stand by that. And now they saying, wait a minute, water might have been here the first billion years. Where? Just in the Milky Way galaxy? I mean, are y'all serious at this point, though?
But you can't get mad at them. They're doing exactly what you're telling us to do.
I ain't telling y'all to do that after you done read.
You telling us to be.
To look at the damn article, read it, and then act like that ain't what it's saying. When I said that.
No, I'm saying you saying to be skeptical.
No, hold on, wait.
About everything.
No. I'm saying that what are they talking about here? It's different from the question I posed.
That something may be possible?
No. What are they talking about that may be possible here? Not that
water may.
They're saying that the water may have been here for the first billion years. That's how.
So they're not sure.
That's a different conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole different conversation right there.
But they saying what they saying though that water's in the universe though. How about that? They just trying to get a time when it came there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Discovery News report that much earlier than scientists had thought. At first, only light elements like hydrogen and helium exist in the universe. Over time, the birth and death of stars would have generated oxygen needed to form water. That's what I'm saying. If you understand how suns are formed, you understand the water.
Wait a minute. So that means that the water wasn't already there?
No, because oxygen is an element that forms only in stars. When the massive stars, when they fuse hydrogen into helium, and then after that it's all.
So there wasn't water there, and water became there later.
Yeah, water was not there from the beginning. Because oxygen was not there from the beginning.
Correct. Okay, so but then that oxygen.
They said in the first billion years, though, right? They didn't say at the beginning.
Yeah, it may have been in the first billion years.
Yeah,
it was 13.5 billion years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Over time, the birth and death of stars would have generated oxygen needed for water, but then that oxygen would still have had to spread through the universe. Oh man, did it say spread the universe and bond with hydrogen? It said the theoretical research published online this month in Astrophysical Journal Letters described how the research studied early molecule clouds and found that water vapors could form in these very oxygen-poor environments, building up to levels similar to what is found in our galaxy today within hundreds of millions of years. So basically, this is the end of the conversation here.
That it could have?
No. See,
so they're not sure.
See, we can go on, just let her go.
I mean, he read it. He said it could have been, may have been. Like they're not 100% sure. Hey, you saying what, like 100% surety?
You know who I'm surprised about? I'm surprised with Sosa right now, Corey. Not TK, but Sosa.
I agree. I agree with you. I ain't arguing with you.
Nah. I ain't arguing with you either. I'm just looking at these sources saying may, probably, could be.
Hey, Sosa.
I'm telling CK to just leave us up there.
Hey, Sosa. So what is this article saying?
I agree. I agree.
I'm asking, what is this really saying, though? What is this? This is the killer article.
Water may have been plentiful in the universe first billion years. So
they say it may have been plentiful, right?
Yeah.
So after that billion years, then what? They know water came in this bitch all over, don't they?
Yeah, for sure.
There you go. That proves my whole statement. I tried to say the best for last. Best for last. I just, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to see how far y'all could push me.
No, we keep trying to explain to you, like when you said all over, I was like, man, they still looking for water in certain places. So I'm sure it's in certain spots, but when you
keep looking for something that's every damn where.
Yeah, that's why I kept saying.
Why you keep looking for something that is everywhere?
Yeah, that's why I kept saying,
like, everywhere.
What are you looking for?
Amateurs.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, they would never be looking for water because it would be everywhere. Like water would never be
everywhere.
If I said ants is everywhere on the planet Earth, would that be a true statement? Would that be a true statement?
No.
That wouldn't be a true statement.
No, because they're going to be
back to the same issue that there are some areas where there may not be any ants.
They know what we meant.
There's some fucking ants in the Antarctic.
Hey, Corey, they definitely understood what we meant, Corey.
But the thing is,
that's why I said no. But you said it like that. I was like, yeah.
Hey, listen though, they say it's like 1 trillion and something ants in and on the planet Earth. It's more of them than anything. That's on.
How much space does a trillion ants take up?
Ain't that pretty much? Ain't ants all over this motherfucker? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it takes to tell you.
So what's
I mean,
like
I don't have to say like, oh my God,
population?
I don't have to. Y'all want me to look down on my floor and say, you know what? Nope, it ain't an ant right there.
What's the ant
it's not an ant right there on my floor.
What kind of
so
ant species they got in Antarctica?
I'm sure it's deep and I said in and on the earth. So they might be able to dig deep enough where it's warm enough for them to be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, you go get that source then.
Don't you know? He said might be. But ants do dig though, right? Don't ants?
You
They be up
we
under
would
the ground
say,
having tunnels all up under there.
It's cold as hell up there.
We would say,
look, my only beef was from the
They gonna
beginning.
be
My only
frozen
beef.
to death.
Listen. If it's 1 trillion of them, hey, if it's 100 trillion of them, right?
So listen, it
they
said,
ain't all in one place. I can tell you that right now.
Man, y'all are funny, man. I love y'all.
It says amazingly, this is one of the only places on Earth that has never been colonized by ants. Other areas include the Arctic and some remote islands around the world, including Greenland. So Antarctica has not been colonized by ants.
See?
I just took a guess. I really wasn't 100% sure.
The Koreans show up at Antarctica like, man, there's ants everywhere. They'd be like, bro, what are you talking about?
I just assumed because it's probably too cold there for them. They wouldn't be able to move. They'll die.
They'd be like, what are ants? Like, what are you talking about?
But I mean, for the most part, though,
we agree though. You know we rock.
Ants is everywhere on this motherfucker. I mean, like, you would have to agree with that statement. For somebody to say, "Oh, in this one place, it ain't no ants," you know what I'm saying?
Corey.
Like that's being
Corey,
that's
I agree with
going
that
too
statement,
far.
right?
You know what I mean?
Agree with that statement, right? Listen, Corey, I agree with that statement. But if I came to you and I was like, Corey, ants is all over the earth, what would you say?
I'd be like, yeah, they all over. It's trillions of them. So you know what I mean?
You wouldn't make no discrepancy to say, well, look, maybe not in Antarctica, not
in Antarctica though. Hold on, there are ants in Antarctica. It says these ants belong to a species called the something. I can't read because they're cutting it off. Dang.
Yo, look.
Doodle on that why they cut it off.
Oh man.
You're killing them too much, man. You ain't giving them no breathing room, huh? You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them some.
I just assumed. I wasn't 100%
I learned a lot
sure.
about things I didn't know.
You ain't reading that Peter Boghossian, man. Peter Boghossian said you got to give them an out, huh?
No, I don't know. Nah, there's lots of places that don't. I didn't even know there were this many places that didn't have ants. Shit, really?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would
Antarctica,
think there would be
Greenland, Iceland, parts of Polynesia, and Hawaiian Islands.
Greenland, they got some areas that's like lush and green there. But I would think, like, if you're going to the North Pole and Antarctica, it's
even parts of Polynesia,
there's not going to be a whole lot of life there.
Yeah, but they say even parts of Polynesia don't have ants. I was shocked. I was thinking only the frozen tundra. But shit.
You might be hard pressed to answer Antarctica though.
What do you think about this? Natural selection is a racist white man picking desired race. I don't know what.
But because the indigenous black man.
Yeah.
That's Glenn. That's what I got. He go crazy. I didn't even have to look at the name. I knew it. Like, yep, that's Glenn.
I don't know what to do with that.
You might be right. I might be wrong about the answer on that article.
I mean, it's all good.
Are you flim-flamming?
But I just hope that you understand that we agree with you. We just like, damn, like there's got to be some areas where there's no water. Yeah, but I don't think that there's any areas that I've ever read of where they're like, hey, we haven't been able to find any water here. I think that from what we've read, it just seemed like they're finding the elements to make the water, and then areas where they're actually finding pockets of water.
Yeah,
which leads me when I read that, it makes me think like, oh shit, like they're finding water here, but it's not every fucking where.
Okay,
that's the way that I'm thinking based upon what I was reading.
All over the universe. Are suns all over the universe?
Yeah,
stars.
Are stars all over the universe? CK?
Yeah, everywhere we look, we see stars.
Okay, so are black holes all over the universe?
Call them out, if we can mark them out where they at. Yeah, like we see some over here, we see some over there.
Big giant hole,
black holes.
Now you talked about an accretion disk already, and you agree that there's stars all over the universe. But keep on going though.
So what we are saying that every star that formed has water around it.
Hold on, Roster. So there's no black holes in the center of the galaxies, right? Large black holes are in all center of all galaxies. You know that, right?
Galaxies, not all galaxies.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
most of them.
It would have to be a daggone black hole.
No.
That is the stars.
Now we go someplace else.
There are galaxies that don't have black hole.
Yeah, some of them don't have super massive black holes. They might have they might.
Yeah, you're right. They might have black holes.
All of them in the black hole, but all of them ain't a super massive black hole. They all got a black hole. But go ahead, keep on going. Keep going.
What I'm saying is, if you find black holes, you find in water.
What do you mean?
When you black holes be having water, and I'm not saying all of them, but black holes have water.
Well, some of them might.
Especially the ones in the center of galaxies.
The supermassive, yeah.
The supermassive black holes have water.
The black hole was sucking in the water.
Yeah, man, I just read that. Man, you missed that?
They got trillions of gallons of water. He just read the article on it.
No, he read about one particular one.
No,
yeah, well, that is true. Because that article didn't say, "Hey, all black holes." It said, "Hey, we found." No,
he read about. What he read about was a quasar that had some cloud, some water cloud around it. Now, I'm not saying that that's not true, or that maybe most of them do, but you can't use that to say that's all of them do.
That's what I'm talking about. All the stuff that we read tonight. They're being very specific as to where they're finding the water. Like, if it's everywhere, why not just say, "Oh, it's everywhere," instead of saying, "Oh, we're finding water here. Oh, we found some water over there. Oh, look, there's some on this comet. There's some in this little pocket of gas right here.
I understand
what see this black hole is sucking in water," instead of just saying that, "Oh, it's water everywhere."
Listen.
I understand what he's saying, but the article that he read was talking about one particular quasar.
Finding water here.
Hey, Rasta, can we agree that we just went all over the universe? Can we just agree to that? Just say we done been all through the universe in all kinds of different ways, right? Have we did that at least? Tell me that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And in these places where we've been, we found water, right?
Some places, yeah.
All the places that we went today, we found water. We didn't go nowhere where it wasn't water at.
Okay, Corey, listen to me carefully. This is what I see.
Walk with me.
I'm great. You gotta listen to the argument, Corey. That's why we keep getting there.
This is what I see happening.
I don't understand how to explain it.
This is what I see happening. Corey will look at a comet in our solar system that has ice and water ice and say, okay, so all comets have the same component. So if you see a comet somewhere else, it's going to be the same. He's going to look at our solar system and say the planets some of the planets around here have water. So if you see another solar system out there with planets, then should have water too. But that's not how it works.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that though. I wouldn't do that because science don't do that. Well, but they just said we just read when we read about what a comet was. We just read that comets are made up of mostly water, right? Now, I never said that every single comet was exactly the same. I never said that. But what we do find is the ones that we do find, they made up of mostly water. We just read that in the article from NASA. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that we ain't gonna never find a comet that ain't made up of water. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that.
Okay. So what you're saying is
the ones that we have found.
So let's follow this argument now.
Mostly water.
Let's follow this argument.
And they all over the universe, these comets are. We just seen that. We read that.
Hold on, Rasta.
But go ahead. I'm through. Go ahead.
I'm talking about black holes amongst the brightest and the most energetic objects in the universe. Quasars.
Yes, quasars, yeah.
Black holes at the centers of galaxies. Okay. Surrounding disks of material while burping back out powerful energy gas. Watch this. As this disk of material is consumed by, they're showing you how a black hole is working, is consumed by the central black hole. Now watch this. Watch what black holes do. It releases energy in the form of X-ray and infrared radiation. Watch this. Now watch what happens, which in turn can heat the surrounding material, resulting in observed water vapor. A study co-author Eric Murray and astronomers with the cogenic observation at Pasadena, California. Okay, the vapor around this particular quasar represents enough water to fill oceans of Earth 140 trillion times. So they're showing you what happens with black holes, especially the ones.
No, we're not talking about black holes, though. We're talking about quasars. That's different.
It's not. Oh, fuck.
He's talking about a black hole, and I'm glad you brought that point back up, because I was gonna touch back on that, because I was gonna give an example that Lawrence Krauss, because I was talking about the spaghettification earlier, right? Everybody remember that?
Yeah.
So Lawrence Krauss gave an example of this phenomenon that Unc just talked about, and he put it in a very elementary way. Everybody used to watch Sesame Street, right? And we all know Cookie Monster, right?
Yeah.
And you know how he Cookie Monster eat the cookies. He eat them so much. He try to eat them so fast that all of them falling out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Some of he eating some of them, but a lot of them is falling out, right? So this is the same thing that the black hole is doing. The black hole is trying to consume so much material that it spews out a lot of material too. You see what I'm saying? A lot of it gets spewed back out into the cosmos. You know what I'm saying?
Everything you're saying, Corey,
roster. I'm not going to let you get me with that. A black hole is a quasar, roster. You didn't know that?
Let me explain to you, because it seems like we're having a bit of a confusion here.
Wait, did you hear what I just said, though?
I hear what you say, but listen to what I'm saying.
Hold on, I'm wrong, because you just act like a quasar was different from a black hole. Just want to make sure.
Just give me a chance. You will agree with me, right? A quasar is basically a black hole, yes, but not all black holes are quasar. Now, every spiral galaxy has a supermassive black hole in the center. It's not a quasar until material falls in there and it shoot out, and the jets shoot out from the center. This galaxy, the Milky Way, has a supermassive black hole in the center, but it is not a quasar. Right? There are tons of galaxies, millions of galaxies out there that have supermassive black hole at the center, but they're not quasars. It only becomes a quasar when the material falls into the black hole and shoots out in jets. That's why they call it a quasar.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that the black hole is a quasar. It's not necessarily true.
It's just a quasar is a black hole that's spewing jets of material out, right?
Right.
Okay, so it's a black hole. I just told you. I just gave you the Cookie Monster example to give you an elementary example of the phenomenon that's happening. So what the black hole is doing is it's trying to consume so much material that it's not able to consume it all at one time. So some of it spews back out into the cosmos. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, and that's a quasar.
It is a black hole though, but it's a phenomenon that the black hole goes through.
Specifically, a quasar is a supermassive black hole that is actively feeding on material. The falling material, like you said, Corey, is whirled into a disk that has heated up, okay? and it shines so bright that its light drowns out the rest of the galaxy around the black hole. So when this process is happening, what does it do? It starts to vaporize shit. And what happens? Water.
Yeah. So
what I said. So what I just said was I wrong?
Yeah. No, you wasn't wrong.
Okay.
You wasn't.
Yeah. So that's what. Yeah. So he was right. Every black hole.
But he's saying it
not
ain't
a quasar.
Black hole. He's wrong with that. He definitely.
I said what?
He said it's necessarily a black hole. A quasar ain't necessarily a black hole. That's what the statement.
No.
Every black hole.
I said
is not a quasar.
I said every black hole is not a quasar. I said a quasar is a black hole, but not every black hole is a quasar.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Flim. That's the flim bim bam.
No. That's what he said.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
He's just being very specific. I kind of being general. He just when Unc said this black hole is a quasar, he said, "No, I'm saying he just trying to be specific with the language. That's all, bro." We doubling back on things we agree on.
I think I'm disagreeing with him, but I'm not.
They're saying we agree.
I don't think he's
We agree.
I don't think you can if you disagree.
And a black hole behind every
You know what my question is?
Hey, Corey,
hold on. No, because it ain't even.
Corey, it's like this. Remember I think we had a conversation before, right? Listen, every sun is a star. All stars are suns, right?
Show me somewhere it ain't no water. That's what I need to see. Where ain't it some water at?
In the sun. The sun.
Okay, the sun ain't got no water. All right. That's the only place in the universe.
But there are trillions of suns in the universe.
It does suck some water towards its planet.
Corey. Hold on, Corey. Hold on, but you like you did.
In the production of the sun.
Corey, hold on, Corey.
The suns make solar systems,
Corey, slow down, bro. Hold on. We will do you just like you did us. Now, there ain't no water on the sun, right? Now, how many suns are there in the universe?
Trillions, maybe more.
It's trillions.
Okay. All of them like hot as hell, like ours.
All right, Corey. So here you go. You good?
So then it's safe to say, and there's suns all over the universe, right?
Yeah, there are trees and places in the universe where there's no water.
So then is what we gonna say? It's trillions of places where it ain't suns.
Yeah.
And there are
right?
places
ain't there gaps in between the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that in those gaps, it ain't no sun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are gaps in
but
between.
Y'all just told me that it was suns all over the universe. Y'all just told me that.
There are gaps in between galaxies where there are no material.
So that's what I'm saying. Y'all come up. This is my example. This is my example that y'all coming up with the God of the gaps argument. Y'all gonna find the one little space. This is why
that's what we keep telling you before we went to
y'all
this road.
sound like Christians to me, man.
No, we just said it was the miscommunication on that era that led to this whole rabbit hole. That's it. That's it.
I blame Brother Unc.
But we got in a lot of information though, and it was helpful for me.
Yeah. We did learn. I learned about the water bullets. I'd like to read up on that article. Did you share that in the chat? The water bullet.
Man, I did everything. I did everything, but everything, yo. I just
I got like 6 different books to buy. Shit, I'm loaded up.
You ain't lying, man. Hey, you know what? I just want y'all to know, man. Absolutely, positively, man. I want y'all to know, man, that there's water all over this motherfucker.
Okay. All right. I agree.
100%.
Then we move to how about life now? See?
Is that life everywhere?
I don't think it's as common as water is. I can tell you that. I'm sure of that. I ain't 100%. I ain't absolute on that. But
I ain't on that one. But I know.
I'm reading this article right here that says that carbon planets might be
they're diamond planets.
But see, here we go. Maybe theoretical this and that. Like they don't be 100% sure.
But that's science.
No,
That's
theoretical.
Science.
But you know
Einstein.
But theory is a little bit different than theory's been tested, right? Yep. But they got the Drake's equation. Have y'all heard about the Drake's equation?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. So I mean, but they got another one.
Break it down, Corey. I don't know what the Drake's equation.
The Drake's so it's an equation that is how likely Earth is. I'm not a physicist, so I'm not going to break the equation down for you. It's just talking
to figure out how much chances of probability of life.
Yeah.
Life or habitable planets.
That's outdated though. The Drake's equation is outdated. They got another one. I don't know the name of it, but if you look the Drake's equation up, it's going to link you to that new research they got too. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, but they say the Drake's equation is outdated. They got it. It's a better equation.
For sure.
Hutch at? Where you at, Hutch? You on that sideline, Pat, a little bit, chatty a little bit.
Lakeisha doesn't want to get on the panel. Why you don't bring her on?
Man, she's not the daggone thing. How many times I gotta give her the thing?
She never jumps on the panel.
Yeah, she never jumps on, yo. She fakes you out, yo.
That's it. Because she said you don't know what you're talking about.
She just be giving them a head.
Hey, I'm willing to admit I don't be knowing what I'm talking about. Shit.
Hey, she can't dive out there for real. She be like, boom. Y'all say water gotta be daggone every 2 seconds, every inch.
Yeah. Hey, that's what you said.
That ain't what I said, yo. I just said,
yeah, that's what you said. You said water. You said yes or no. Y'all think the water is everywhere in the universe. Some of us hesitated. We were like, I don't know.
They try to come back and use the word teaming.
Y'all trying to come back and change the words that you said.
Teaming is
y'all think y'all slick. You ain't gonna get. I ain't gonna let y'all slide like that. But we agree with you though. We already knew that there was water out in the universe. We just didn't think it was everywhere. There were probably some spaces where there was none.
But I did learn though that it's more abundant than I previously thought.
Yeah, you did. You demonstrated what Sosa was asking for. Sosa was asking for the abundance of it.
Hold on, I'm
definitely about demonstrated that.
Hey, CK, are ants everywhere on planet Earth?
No.
Really? It's ants everywhere on planet Earth except Antarctica.
In some parts of Polynesia.
Wait a minute, they're in the fucking ocean?
Greenland.
Yeah, you can see ants floating on the ocean. Y'all ain't never seen that? Ants floating on the rivers and the ocean.
They actually living in the ocean?
Yeah. They ain't been living in there.
In the ocean?
No,
maybe in the river. I don't know if they can take the salt water.
Yeah.
I ain't got no ants running around their feet.
Not doing too much.
That's my point I'm making. Ants are everywhere on Earth, right? But ain't no ants. Y'all not consumed with ants right here in your house.
I mean, the ants aren't in the fucking air. Like, I know I'm being super trolled now. I'm done. I'm not trolling no more tonight.
Ain't too many places though you can have this type of conversation though. We don't wait to go.
Drake equation, tonight, but I can't fuck around.
Black holes, quasars, spaghettified.
Man, y'all be doing too many absolutes. Y'all need to dial that back a little bit, man.
Hey, Corey, she stumped with that. I started looking for ants in the air. Yo, I knew I was.
I'm so retarded.
Yeah, yo. It help you guys find ants.
Hey, them motherfuckers fall out the trees, boy. They be up in the trees.
Oh, crazy. I'm gonna be like, yeah, there's ants that are in the air. CK termites. They got wings.
You see how they did me though, right? You see how they did me though, right, Corey? You had to literally walk outside and walk in the water for water to be all over Earth.
Man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what though. I did not know it was as abundant as it was. So you started showing me the stuff.
You demonstrated that though, so I think that's very important.
Wow.
It's all good. It's a teaching moment. I learned something still.
We took a
I'm
journey.
pretty sure that a lot of people learn.
Hey, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse
digging deeper than if we would have just agreed with you at the very beginning. If all of us just would have agreed with you at the very beginning, we wouldn't have took this conversation no further. I ain't gonna lie, it went on way longer than it should have, but
hey, we just did an episode.
We did source up.
Neil deGrasse owe us some money, man. We did a whole episode of the Cosmos.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that new season out y'all was talking about. I gotta check it out.
Oh man, it's crazy. Don't talk about Russia, yo, and Germany. Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't know he was getting into that like that. Cause I was surprised when he went to the vaccine, but that was dope, though. I was like, okay.
Yeah. He
dealing with all things science now, like, you feel me? Like, that's dope. Dope.
Don't talk.
He got a team, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it don't be just him. He be having a team, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
top scientists in the world right now, yo.
Yeah, like he be, you know, he homies with Lawrence Krauss and all them. You know what I'm saying? Richard Dawkins, Bill.
He like my man who did the first Cosmos.
Sagan.
Carl Sagan.
Yeah, like Carl Sagan. Yo, he took that round. You know what I'm saying? Where you popularize, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, just talk about science, you know what I'm saying? That's what he do. Just like Bill Nye, a science guy, right? He ain't quite with Bill serious. The boy with Neil serious, man. That dude, man, I fucks with him, yo.
Yeah,
all the way, man. And that Cosmos, we need to all go back and watch all the episodes of Cosmos. But this one, when he get to talking about Russia and Germany and how Germany was attacking countries and going to their wouldn't burn their libraries, you know what I'm saying? The museums, he wouldn't touch them. And they was looking for these seeds that Russia had that was caught up in the pseudoscience. So Russia is starving at this point, right? starving. You know, Stalin is the atheist. The country is the atheistic country, right? And they get consumed with pseudoscience. They was starving, yo. When the real botanists and the real scientists who they was paying was doing the real work, and people fighting against Darwin's theory, and man, people died based off that. Tell me. And then the scientists went so hard that they died with the seeds. They wouldn't even eat the seeds that they was working on. I'd have ate them seeds. Y'all niggas would have been in trouble. So that's that third episode, yo. It's deep, yo.
Yeah.
That's when I text Sean and say, yo, we in trouble. Yeah, the community's in trouble. Like we lit the African culture kill us, yo. That's gonna kill us, yo. Like you gotta know your limits on it. Everything has its limits. You gotta know when to say when. You gotta know when to let some things go. You gotta know when to change some things up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody love Africa more than me. But you gotta know when it has reached its limits for that time. You gotta know. Right? We don't know the limit. We don't know the edge. We don't. We take that shit all the way. A lot of us gonna take it to our grave, yo. Yep. But for us to make a dent, and I think we're making a dent, man, we got to be willing to let some things go and recreate some things. And if you look at societies like Russia and Germany, man, they went through these plights, man. Man, nobody's giving up science no more. Nobody's playing that game no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? They might all go over different degrees, but they ain't playing that game no more.
Yeah, I think we making it to we popularizing Bronze Age thinking.
Yeah,
instead of challenging that, like, yo, step your game up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So
we did too much, yo, and we did too much, and I lost a lot of friends on the way, yo. Yeah, good friends, dude. I'm telling y'all, man. In this battle, yo, in this quest for scientific literacy, yo, man, a lot of people dropped off, yo. Yeah, man. Glad to have y'all brothers and sisters, man. I'm glad to argue with you, bro. So, man, that's a beautiful thing to argue with you over some damn water.
I know, right? yeah, exactly.
Ain't arguing over Jesus.
and be passionate about that shit too, out of space.
It's a good night for everybody, man. I learned something about quasars and black holes and how some black holes are quasars, but all black holes aren't quasars. Like, man, that's a good ass. I love, man. That's what the scientific mind wants to do. We want to reach these moments of clarity and learning. That's why when you say something's right, bro, I give up immediately. I ain't like y'all niggas. I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta think you got me. Y'all niggas are all go through. I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think, yeah, you got me. Yeah. I give up quick, yo. Y'all fight
But guess what though? My next round with this, guess what? I'm gonna be sharp though. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna beat the next group up off the rip. I'm gonna go here, bam. You know what I'm saying? I'll be ready, yo.
They get beat up. Yeah, that's real. So we all learned something tonight, man.
Yeah.
It's a good lesson. We still got some chatty patties in the chat though. Talk crazy.
Yeah, I had to switch it up. I had to switch it up with the comments. I thought I wasn't up on the new theory about the asteroids. You know, I thought the comets was the leading theory, that the comets brought most of the water to the Earth, but it was the asteroids. So
yeah, I remember asteroids.
I had to switch up on that. You know what I mean?
How about the asteroid belt, yo? Remember the water coming from the asteroid belt? Remember we had that conversation? Yeah. They know the water that came to Earth from the asteroid belt. Huh. That's a good one to look up. Why do we know the water came from the asteroid belt? Which brings into question, aren't there asteroid belts everywhere? I wonder where at. Let's see.
Hey, and they in that article I pulled up, that was a good article, man. I gotta get up on it. That was in space.com. Oh. They talk about how when the asteroids pass the other planets through the solar system, the atmosphere from the other planets helped them to keep the water from evaporating, so that like is able to hold on to a lot of it, like, you know what I mean? But by the time it hits into Earth's atmosphere, you know what I mean? When, you know, during that great or the heavy bombardment. I heard it referred to as the great bombardment, but I guess it's the heavy bombardment.
Late heavy bombardment.
The late heavy bombardment.
Yeah.
It might be early. Maybe the early bombardment might be the great bombardment then. I don't know.
Probably.
Hey, and Chatty Patty came strong.
No, I'm not an expert or anything. I'm just somebody who reads a lot. I read a lot. So
yeah, that's what we do, man. Read a lot. Pass on books. Get sharper and sharper. Like, I got 6 books. I'm gonna snatch the audio book now.
Anything to do with science?
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
I can
had
take
Amazon Prime this whole time.
Yeah.
Could have been getting audiobooks.
I can get into the Bible too, but you know.
I don't mind the Bible book. Listen, I do the Bible on the side, right? I like the origin of it, like how.
Yeah, like the history of it. Yeah.
Yeah, like how did this, how did it spring up to become what it is?
I can't do history. The only history I can do is like wars. If it's got something to do with a war, yeah, I can read on that. But history, I'm just not. I can't do it. That'll put me.
From a science perspective, Corey, when you're doing that religion, that's that like kind of a neuroscience. It's just human behavior, though, social behavior. Just you know what I'm saying. Just like you said, how hunter gatherers started when they started settling, building, like what happened, pandemics.
Yeah, like
start going get around animals, and then just the whole origin process that happened after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like anthropology is kind of like history too. You know what I mean? So yeah, no doubt. But you know, like I said, just reading up on
like the asteroids. Asteroids is interesting too. I'm looking at it now. The whole thing is like, man, it's a
the cosmos is way more interesting than anything to me, man. Like
yeah. I see you on that shit strong. Man. Yeah, I'm on the ground with it though. I like that. On the ground. Yeah, I'm like following tribes. You know what I'm saying? Looking at tribal societies right now. Like that's my thing right now.
Well, you fuck with the tribes.
Yeah, looking at the tribes and seeing, you know what I mean, different cultures. You know what I mean? Just different morals they got.
Sociology.
You know, like there's a hunter-gatherer side. I'm trying to find out. I got to find out which one it is. That, you know, if a twin is born, they'll kill one of the babies.
Oh yeah, that's one of the African nations. They kind of changed that up. They wouldn't realize it was done. They stopped that.
They got one now though, because like the lady has to carry one baby and then carry the other. Yeah, and then they got one. Yeah, they trying to change it now with the law with another tribe, but the certain baby they think are cursed.
Right. Yeah.
Take them out to the lake and throw them in the lake.
Yeah, that's just ignorant, yo. That's easy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, and they have to try to get the women away. They got like little safe houses now for the women and stuff like that to Get away from the tribe. Yeah.
Crazy right. The men be doing. The women don't really want to do it.
Exactly. Yeah. Being forced to by the males.
That's what belief systems do.
Yeah, that's some belief system though. That's that custom. That's that outdated. See, outdated culture right there.
Yeah.
Maybe that had a benefit at the time. You never know.
But they forgot.
It could possibly be.
Yeah.
It could.
You got to realize a twin means more children. More children, that means more mouths to feed. Food is scarce. Yeah, that could be a problem.
Yeah. Well, with the hunter-gatherer, right, that they said that the ladies had to carry one child. And then they had the other hand is for carrying other things. They got to walk like thousands of miles. So there's no way that she can carry two babies. Or if a baby was born defective, like maybe one leg shorter than the other, they kill the baby. I'm saying,
yeah, I mean, it seems
the Bible
seems barbaric now to us, but maybe if you were living those days, we would be like, it makes sense.
Yeah, 100,000.
It seems like it makes sense not right now. I mean, like at that point, at that point in time, you don't have the medicines and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like to be left behind trying to, care for a disabled child, that could mean somebody else get killed. You know what I mean?
Or not even a society to support that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to make it a culture to put that, at that time, because even a broken toe can mean the end of your life at that. You know what I mean? Like, so a birth defect of that measure, you know what I'm saying, is really crucial. You suffer. You just be suffering. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't giving them no damn excuse. That shit's crazy. Damn well that's a baby living.
It's crazy to us now, but
to us now, yeah.
We reached a point where we should have evolved past that, but like I said, they still have an archaic society, so they ain't reached that stage yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See? That's what I'm saying. See?
Yeah.
That can be in Africa, yo. I knew y'all lying. That ain't Africa.
But they said that's the one thing about
that was that's modern times, y'all.
That still goes on? Yeah, that do.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Still a faith thing on. He'll get to it.
Yeah, I thought y'all was talking about thousands of years or something like that.
Those hunter-gatherers still live pretty much exactly the way they lived thousands of years ago. I'm talking about the ones that, not the one that got the cattle and stuff, the one that just make a place for every once in a while, like the Khoisan. And there's a Khoi and a Khoisan. The Khoisan. Yeah, they say they're the closest you can get to like what religion or what the system was like before it became something else, to see what it looked like in ancient times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thousands of years ago.
But like let's say, you go out and on a hunting trip or a camping trip or hiking or whatever, and you way away from civilization, you know what I'm saying? And you get a cut, you know what I'm saying? You cut your hand, and you know what I mean? You get lost out there. That cut on your hand is the difference between you making it and not making it. You know what I'm saying? Like different small things when you out there in nature, like very little things can happen to you, and it can mean the end of your life. For real.
you could get bit by some animal, like on your leg. You could lose that leg, or
yeah.
Niggas ain't know how to use snake venom.
Yeah.
Y'all know how serious snake venom is? You got snake venom and high blood pressure medicine. Snake venom is very used for a lot of things, man, studying. But you got no evolution, though. See what I'm saying? You got to understand evolution. Hey, look, I'm out of here, man. What time is it, man? We got to eat. Man.
Yeah, man. Good show, Good show. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you on that. You got to come back. Gotta stay on here, man.
For sure.
Y'all gotta stay on here, man. Keep putting it in, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat room. The chatty patties. You chatty patties, you come on here and change it up.
Real chatty patty showed up.
Up and down, don't you? 1 minute she fight, 1 minute she with you, next minute she stab you in the back.
Look at that.
Craziness.
Huh?
So,
yeah.
Think your boy Trump gonna win this year, man?
I don't know, man. I think they officially overthrown him with the buffoonery. They faked him out.
That's your boy, though?
Yeah, I like him.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, I like him. I like Trump better than what's it called?
You do?
Hmm?
Yeah, I definitely like Trump better.
I don't know what there is to like about that guy.
You should hang out with him and bring him over your house. You trying to smoke a blunt with him, see?
Yeah, now that's true. Joe Biden called the police on you. Yeah, you Trump will hang out. Joe Biden tell all your ass with the quick.
They lock up more black people. You can expect a lot of trust me. When I heard her ignore the locked up question, I said, "Oh hell, we don't want her in there." Redemption, yo. Seriously, yo. Yeah.
They got something to do with the prison industrial complex.
Yeah,
they got some money in that.
Nigga, you going to jail if they get in the office, yo.
Who?
What is wrong with yo?
Who?
Biden and Kamala.
No, you're playing. You're playing.
Yo. They ain't playing.
But Congress is more progressive now. Congress is in the Senate, and I think the Senate, they're gonna flip the Senate House too. So yeah, the laws got to get passed through there first. You know what I mean?
If you think about it, Biden is really a Republican. Biden is not really a Democrat. I mean, I know he's in the Democratic Party, but his policies are Republican policies.
Yeah, he's always been that way. Yeah, always been that way.
Yeah, he's a conservative Democrat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. And they gonna lock everybody up, yo.
They ain't gonna lock you up.
Yeah, I'm glad I done moved away from the life, shit.
Right.
God damn, all the other people. I got nephews and cousins and little dudes and kids growing up.
Oh yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie.
Game gonna be popping when the Democrats come in.
Yeah.
Yep, they won't rock you to sleep with the food stamps, yo. Gonna be a lot of people selling food stamps.
Yeah, but it's always been over the years that the Republicans crash the economy and Democrats fix it. It's always been like that.
What? Oh, come on.
Yeah, it pretty much have. They talk about
at least
that's one thing about
my adult lifetime, yeah.
Huh?
You don't remember that Reagan almost crashed the economy, Clinton fixed it, and then Bush crashed the economy. Obama had to fix it.
Trump.
And now it's crashed again.
Man, COVID crashed the damn economy.
Well, COVID
and the shit was already crashing before this COVID shit happened.
Yeah, there was a recession.
People were talking about it last year that we were going to have a recession.
Yeah. But and it was due to his mishandling. So
COVID made it worse, but it was not just COVID.
People forget, man. We get so caught up in the news that's going on right now. We forgot what was going on a year ago.
I don't even know what was going on. I ain't voting for nothing. How about that?
Hey, but peace y'all, brothers, man. I'm gone. Peace, y'all.
Man.
Different Pan-Africanists and various black groups, they need to unite because you see all these different white supremacist groups uniting.
Yeah, we need to get together and chill, though. Hey, with that statement, I'm out.
Peace.